All right, let's go. A couple of things today. Uh, Beginning with previewing the first full week of exhibition football. Now, I'm a guy that doesn't care about the exhibition. I'll watch the second game. It used to be the third game before they narrowed it to three games. And the reason why I like watching the third game is the starters play 2.5 quarters. And these games are the nobodies. And to give these young men credit, at least they gave it a good old try. These guys are going to get cut. The problem is I have with it is they should be cut by the end of the second game, not during the last game. To me, that don't make sense because these guys get false hopes and false dreams, and then their bubble is bursted. And you rather cut them early so they can go find a spot to join on. Sadly, be with the rest of us in the real world. At least they wore a pro uniform, a pro helmet. But we'll go over some of those games. We'll look at how to compete and win your fantasy football league. Uh, I want to thank iTest who will be here later tonight, who gave me a phone call, believe it or not, 2:30 in the afternoon to thank me for making a gigantic league like I made, like I put together. 30 players, six uh, IRs, so your player gets hurt. You don't have to sweat the details. You're hurt. What are you going to do? Also, individual defensive players, which I love. I've been playing in a league like this since 1993. So I'm used to individual defense. And the winner of our league, and I don't even care about this league, I just want fun with it. It's my first time having a league. The winner will get a beautiful grand prize, which I am forking the money for by myself. The league is free, and um, that was very classy of iTest to give me a phone call, which he never does, and said, "Yo, Mace, you're the best, bro. Thank you for making a league like this." And the league is going to be fun. It's going to be some good competition. We hope. We hope. Okay. We are hoping that we'll get some good confidence. Uh, Also, we'll talk a little SummerSlam later. We'll go there. I didn't really watch it. I don't get into the wrestling like I used to. Not close. I mean, I can honestly say I've been out of it since 1999. And we'll talk about that tonight. But first, let's look at these preseason matchups. And you people tell me, are these worth wasting your eyeballs for? Let me get it. N.F.L. There we go. Schedule. Now, I like the way they broke it down. 3 games Thursday, 3 games Friday. A big weekend of games for you football, you know, doofuses out there just want to see helmets clash. Hall of Fame ceremony, I skipped it. I should be ashamed of myself. I was too busy uh, fulfilling my hobbies. I think, hobbies come first. All right, Thursday night, Colts, Ravens. I would take the underdogs. I would take the Colts, Ravens. I'll take the Colts because the game is meaningless. But then again, Harbaugh doesn't like to lose exhibition, so I'll go with the Ravens. What the hell? Bengals and Eagles. I'm gonna take the Bengals and the over. Matter of fact, in all three of these games, take the over. And then a very interesting game to me is the late game. Pete Carroll going back to Seattle. I'll be watching that game Thursday night out of interest. Let's see what happens there, even though it's an exhibition game. All right. Then Friday night, and let you know what's happening on Friday. Antonio Gates looking good. I'm gonna talk about the allegations against Kristen Wilkins. I'm definitely going there. Matter of fact, I'll go there next. About Kristen Wilkins. And that's crazy what's going on with that. But hey, you saw it. Hey, you Dolphin fans saw him do this in Miami. This time a teammate said in the Raiders, I'm not gonna be your you know what. So we'll talk about that next, Kristen Wilkins. Let me get back to these exhibition games, week 1. I will gamble on these games too, because I'm a degenerate. So, tell you right now, I'm gonna take the Ravens, the Bengals, and I'm gonna take the Raiders because Seattle will play hard to beat Pete Carroll, but it's a meaningless game. So they'll let Pete have his glory. So, and every game of these 3 games are all 36 over. I'm taking the over in all 3 games. I have not seen Friday night yet, but I know who the games are. Detroit at Atlanta. Too bad it ain't a real one. Cleveland's at the Panthers. Who cares? Washington at New England. Who cares? You know why? They're not playing their stars. They got the Browns and Panthers on N.F.L Network. What a way to bring in the weekend. Then Saturday, you got Giants, Bills, Texans at Vikings, but none of the stars are playing. That's what takes away from them. Dallas and the Rams. N.F.L Network's going to show you Jets, Packers. I can watch that locally here. So I will get, living in New York, I will get the Chiefs and the Cardinals. That will be a fun game to watch. So I'll be watching that one on my N.F.L Network. And then Sunday, you got a doubleheader on N.F.L Network. Miami's and Chicago Saints at the Chargers. Back to back, both on N.F.L Network. So that's week 1 of the exhibition schedule. Let me get to Wilkins. Um, so Christian Wilkins has been accused of doing some strange things that any normal man would not do to another man. The latest accusation was he kissed a Raider player on the head. He didn't like it, so he took it to HR. And this must have to been a good player because if it wasn't, the Raiders just brushed it off, and but instead they cut Wilkins. They don't have to pay him. I just saw a second ago that the question down in Miami if they should bring him back. My answer is hell's no. Don't bring Wilkins back. Don't you dare do that. And look, it's out there. Okay, no one's saying it yet until it's confirmed, but it's out there about Wilkins. I'm just gonna say this. I'm being honest. I am the type of human being that everything I went through in my young life and later life, I'm the last person to call somebody out. If he's a coon, yeah, okay, I'll do that. yeah, I'll do that. But calling people by slurs about their orientation, who they are, I leave that stuff alone, man. Because for so many years, I was labeled as the fat, doofy guy, and I didn't like that. One of the reasons why I stay to myself all the time is I don't have good relationships with people. It just doesn't work for me. Some guys, it clicks. Most men, it doesn't. Women, I don't care. I really don't care for women. I'm dead serious. I had my 12-year relationship, and as he said, she kicked me to the curb. And like I tell her all the time, honey, you're not missing anything. It's just keep your life going, and I keep my life going. But back to Wilkins. If he is what the word is out there that he really is, that's his prerogative. That's his business. I don't want him back in Miami because I like the young guy who replaced him better. I just do. And Wilkins is going to find a gig unless this is the only way he doesn't find a job, folks. What his orientation is true. Now the Raiders, you hear Raider fans saying that we have two guys now that is that sexual alternative lifestyles they call it, and I don't know what to say. I'm a little speechless about it. That's a place where I don't go. I don't have issues with the alphabet community at all. I go about my business, they go about theirs. Well, since Raven is up here, I want to talk to Raven tonight about the WWE in a lot of trouble with their championship belts. And I talked about it the last few couple of times I was up here. You know, Johnny, if he wants to pull up, we can start talking. Raven didn't like SummerSlam. Mr. Miami loves SummerSlam. uh, Raven be on his way up here. People been asking, where's Raven at? I said, he's been hanging out in Platinum's room and people you never heard of. I dropped the link. Yeah, well, I'm kind of all over the place right now. Yeah, Raven. I know that, bro. Well, I've been trying to. I told guys to look for you for me, get you up here, talk about those WWE belts. Raven got a lot going on these days. I do too, health wise, but I'm gonna be okay. I'll be back on camera very, very soon, and you can see the transformation of me. I've lost 93 pounds right now. The goal for me is to get to 100. And one of the things they're doing with me right now, really, I'm doing myself, is getting my body toned up. And if that happens, then, you know, oh yeah, let me get that up here. Where is that? Well, let me take a look at this. Okay. Like I was saying, if Wilkins is living this lifestyle, then I don't know what to tell you, folks. Let me get rid of this because this is not what I want to do. I even forgot what I want I wanted to show Raven something, or it just slipped my brain what I wanted to do. But yeah, uh, I look, I feel queasy. Number Joe Philbin, I feel a little queasy about talking about this topic. But if it's true that he is living an alternative lifestyle, the NFL don't, professional sports don't really deal well with that. To be honest with you, they don't. I mean, this player had to be a prominent player, folks. He kissed on the head because he called HR and the Raiders got rid of him. So Wilkins is going to be a story for a hot minute. So get used to hearing about Wilkins because he's a damn good player. And there are going to be teams who are going to need a Christian Wilkins. The question is if the rumors are true that he has been uh, acting like that in the Raiders locker room, then it's going to be fascinating. If the team should be interested. I mean, they're good ball. I don't want him back in Miami though. No, Miami got their own issues. I don't want him back there. Okay. Next, we did the preseason. We did. We didn't talk on SummerSlam. I thought Raven was gonna come up here and talk about it. Raven's too busy right now. Uh, Let me say this. Um, I watched some of it. Was I crazy about it? Not really. The one thing I could say was better in the year 2025 for pro wrestling aboard the athletic abilities of these men and women who, in reality, play fighting, but you let them do what they do, be entertained, and if you have a little child, let them enjoy. Yeah, man, I got way busy talking with the WWE universe. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I hear you, man. I don't talk to the WWE universe. I talk about the belts, which I'm beginning to invest in. You see, my aunt, she was on last event. Oh, yes, she was. Cool. Raven's family have juice with all the wrestling federations in America. So when he goes to these events, Raven gets taken care of by these wrestling federations. Good for him. I mean, to be honest with you, when me and my nephew had to take him to TNA, they took good care of us. I mean, I never been around a better group of people than TNA. RH was great too. I mean, they treated me and my nephew well. They saw us at all the events locally. And once they see you, they see your face more and more. And my nephew was a kid back then. They appreciate a guy like me taking my ass out there to let him enjoy himself. Well, I used to go to sleep. I swear to God, guys, when WWE had the kiddie era, you talking 2008, I went to sleep. Shit. I wasn't watching all that play fighting bullshit. I went to sleep. Raven says she did work on TNA and was at the last month's event. Yeah, yeah, TNA, boy, I tell you. Not that TNA, fellas. TNA. The great athletic ability of those wrestlers. Unbelievable. I can say this. The women's match with the redhead. I don't know these women's names. I know Naomi won the belt again. That was a good match. And the other women's match was a good match. She's going to do a women's documentary. That's going to be pretty cool. Next couple of weeks, I'll begin to plug a hockey biography on the black hockey players. And I'm looking forward to that. I'm going to have the man who wrote the book, because I'm a big NHL fan. I'm going to have the man that wrote the book during the Olympics and have him up here and we'll talk about his book. I got to read the book first. I don't want to make a fool out of myself. So, well, that's later in the future. Back, she is a legend, so that's her gig now. Okay? Good. Congratulate your aunt for me. It's pretty cool. What I was gonna say, I gave you the preseason picks. I gave you the games from week 1 of the preseason began Thursday night. I'm gonna take this. I'm gonna take the Raiders over 36.5 points, and I'm gonna take them. I'm gonna take the Bengals on the road, and Philly. Philly ain't gonna play nobody. And I'm gonna take who's the other game? I know Philly's in the middle of the game list for the first 3 games on Thursday. Oh, I'm gonna take the who's playing the Ravens on Thursday? Let me get my mind straight. Uh, I forgot I was playing the Ravens, but I'm gonna take that team against the Ravens. No, I'm gonna take the Ravens. I'm gonna take the Ravens minus the point, plus the point and a half at home, because Harbaugh don't like to lose exhibition games. We'll be seeing more of her this year. That's all I know. Yeah, congratulate your aunt for me, buddy. All right. Let me take out these fantasy ratings. Whenever Raven wants to come up, then we'll talk the WWE belts. Oh, let me also talk about this. If you didn't hear, it's almost official, but it's going to happen that I'm saying NFL and ESPN are going to merge, and ESPN will get all the NFL content plus 2 Super Bowls in the next 6 years. If you don't get a ESPN subscription now, you're going to be screwed because next month that's going to start at $29.99. You get all access to ESPN content. But here's the crazy part: they got the NFL Network and they got the Red Zone. And why people are worried about that is ESPN's a corporate entity. They're going to play those commercials to get you hooked. And I think that's a big mistake because the Red Zone is supposed to be 7 hours of non-stop football. Now it's probably going to be 5 with 3 hours filled with commercials. And that's not good. Hurts the product badly. For the ESPN bandwagon, Johnny come lately sports fan, they'll love it. You get to see the Cowboys probably 80% of the time. Whoever ESPN likes, you're going to see them on that channel. So begin to get used to it. Again, I don't know what to tell you. but they got it. Should be announced um, at the board of governors meetings sometime this week or next week. But it's just about a done deal. And in return, the NFL gets 10% equity of ESPN. So your ESPN, you got lucky. If you're the NFL, the rich get.
What's
What's up?
up, Mace?
I'm good, man. How are you?
Exhausted.
I can
It's
imagine.
been
Let me
it's
ask you
been
this. Uh,
crazy. What's up?
First of all, what you thought of SummerSlam?
I give it a C minus.
Wow.
Yeah, first, yeah, truthfully, over the past 30 years of watching SummerSlam, this one was by far it did not meet my expectations. Cardi B had me so irate. I went to social media. I mean, we went in on Cardi B for night one so dang bad. And yeah, even people behind the scenes at WWE also agreed. I was livid. I was livid because I was like, you mean to tell me she is that messed up that she had to actually use a teleprompter to recite 4 lines? And these weren't no marketing type lines, these are regular sentences. She had to use a teleprompter for that, dog. She was so bad that they was like, boom, we gonna cut. We not even gonna use her for the rest of the event. And then after that, because people was like, I can't believe, you hyped up Cardi B and Cardi B hyped herself up like she was going, turn up and all this and that. She left. She left.
Well, that's Cardi B for you. I
I've
mean,
been thinking about it. I do like Cardi B, right? But, and I mean, she does keep up with it. But I was just like, after Travis Scott, hip hop wanted to make them an impact. And I'm like, I mean, you got Cardi B. This ain't no, small talent act. And I'm like, I understand the deal with the record label paying them to have her on to try to promote her new album and her merchandise, which didn't sell because they only gave her 72 hours to get them shirts off the rack. Not too many people bought them. As a matter of fact, they didn't sell at all. She got the hell up out of there. People were expecting her to get involved, as I think we all were. She didn't want to do that. Jelly Roll went far over than anticipated. He actually did a dang good job,
yeah, I saw
And
that.
on top of that, he lost so much weight. He's down to 299 pounds, and he did so good. And taking that bump that he did, they already said, yeah, he coming back. And I'm like, so now as far as hip hop stand, you only got Snoop Dogg really that's doing right by them, and I don't know where they're gonna go from. I'm like, at this point, I mean, the whole universe, like, we done with having ratchet rappers involved. They just messed it up. And I'm like, yeah, they sure did, especially Travis Scott. So
Yeah, I heard
that was a
stories
big
about what he did.
yeah. That was a big topic. But overall, out of 2 nights, basically 12 matches, only about good three, I would say maybe three at the most, four were pretty good, including Jelly Roll. The fact that Seth Rollins did the biggest ruse of the century, guys. I mean, I sent him and Rebecca. I'm gonna call her by her real name, Rebecca. I sent him and Rebecca a real live tweet saying prayers, hoping that he's okay, thinking that he was really, really injured until he did that. So I was like, I cannot believe it. And everybody in the chat was like, oh, Seth Rollins going to cash in. I was like, give it up. He's not cashing in. That caught me off guard. Then chat was also saying, oh, yeah. And I had eyes on the ground at MetLife. They said that they saw Brock Lesnar, and I tripped the hell out because I was denying it the whole weekend. But I was like, okay, Brock Lesnar's gonna show up. Oh, great. I'm like, he's gonna show up at the end. But overall, the TLC match, that was pretty good. That was really pretty good.
Yeah, that
Um,
was good.
yeah, and Naomi, I'm still Trinity. I'm still happy with Trinity. As a matter of fact, I just sent her a tweet on X too. I done got likes from her. I done got likes from Rhea. I done got likes from Liv. So I think my aunt kind of ran a mouth and everything. Because I was kind of shocked last month when I saw her pop up. I was, wait a minute, what are you doing over there? And she tripped me out when she pulled that on me because she's like, you need to be watching because I'm gonna pop up when you least expect it. And I was like, okay, yeah, she sure did pop up. She made 131,000 selling the seats off of Las Vegas, and she said that's another reason why they're going back to Vegas next year because it's just too much easy money that they
Of
make.
course. You know what's funny? You haven't been here in a while. So I told everybody how much these WrestleMania tickets cost in Vegas and how much the room is. Miss Melina, she ain't gonna listen to me. But when she found out that I was right, she stayed quiet.
Oh,
I
absolutely.
mean,
I knew I wasn't going. I mean, because usually if she goes, she'll go ahead and give me those tickets, and I know where I'm sitting at WrestleMania. I'm sitting
exactly.
3 rows from the front row. I
Yeah.
know I had them, but when it came to Las Vegas, I was like, oh, I know I'm not gonna get those because I know she gonna make a hell of a lot of, and she sure did. She made a shit ton of money selling her seats, and she said she's gonna do it again next year. I was really disappointed at New Orleans because she texted me. She's like, hey, we're going to go ahead and do WrestleMania in New Orleans. And I was like, hey, you know what that means? She's like, I know you're going to go. And when they backed out of it and changed it, she's like, I got bad news. I was like, oh, don't tell me. Don't tell me. Because I'm literally was making my plans to get to New Orleans for it. And she's like, they're gonna take WrestleMania away and they're going back to Vegas. And I was like, well, I already know that's what that. I was like, I can't afford them tickets. I can't afford to go to Vegas on that weekend. Pay my own money. No, 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 no. But yeah, she
Yeah.
she's excited for them. I mean, it's good for the women's group and the women's division. And I can see why they called her because I mean she is a Hall of Famer and she's pretty much the first black Hall of Famer. So pretty much with that being said, it's anticipated that she does make an appearance. She may be making an appearance tonight for all I know. But yeah, she's gonna be working well with them. She's already working TNA. I know 305 been watching TNA for the past, so you probably done already seen her over there. But yeah, outside of that, SummerSlam. I mean, it put a bad taste in my mouth. It actually put a bad taste in my mouth, and I'm like, I can't believe a so-called host. That wasn't a host gig. That was an appearance. And they agree. So I was like, I think she won't be coming back. And I'm like her and Travis Scott. Travis Scott is out. So it is what it is. I knew it from the beginning because I'm like y'all up here pitch. I know why y'all pitching these modern rappers for the youngsters, but they don't have commitment and dedication like compared to Bad Bunny and Logan Paul and even Ice Speed. Ice Speed has a spot now because he took a spot. He took a serious spot. He lost skin. That wasn't supposed to happen. That's why he
Yeah.
got extra money to go travel the world right now. That was not supposed to happen. Yeah, he actually lost skin in that injury. Painful. That would I was like, oh, I couldn't take a bump like that.
You couldn't
But
take it. I tell
no, I
you,
couldn't take a bump like that. I mean, you go ahead. I may go ahead and might go ahead and blade, but nah, when it comes to skin getting, torn off my calf. Nah, I can't do, and on an accident on top of that. Nah, I can't. I mean, when Braun hit him, yeah, that was one. That was a hard impact. But when he, hit that table and fell over, whatever he cut himself on, man, that took off. That, I mean, did you see it? Because I mean, in the backstage videos, they showed it. Even Logan Paul was like, "Ooh," because yeah, that was I mean, dog, they had to roll his skin back over his calf and then staple it.
What to Jelly Roll?
No, no, Ice Show Speed, the YouTuber,
Why are these YouTube dudes being in events like that? I forgot.
because they got. I mean, honestly, when it comes to Ice Speed and Logan, out of influencers, those dudes are worldwide, especially iSpeed. iSpeed has gone so far over in Japan and Europe that it's unbelievable. And China. See, WWE had a deal with China that they was trying to get into the market. And due to China has, like they said, it was like 10% of the population actually has access to the internet. And WWE programming is all behind a paywall now. So pretty much you need to have a device or, or a platform subscription in order to even view this stuff. But for him, from his streams and stuff, from mobile, he pretty much got them directly into the social media vibe. So did Logan Paul. Logan Paul pretty much told Logan and IceP pretty much told them what they need to do in order to actually push that stuff up. That's why they're what's I forgot their YouTube gave them the Diamond Award. And I mean, in order to get that, dog, you need over 100 million views. Over like it's like over 100 million subscribers and views. It's hard to get. Only people that I know that's capable of getting that is Logan Paul and Ice Speed. So, and I mean, Ice Speed is, Ice Speed always, troll the hell out of Randy Orton. And I mean, he just kept with it and kept with it and kept with it. That's why he got that spot finally at the Royal Rumble. And he did good. That's what it takes. And I mean, if you take a bump, you get perks from that shit. And no cap. Because they don't want to be sued. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, you take a bump, you spill some blood, they say thank you very much. Thank you for being professional about this. Whatever you need, whenever you ask, whenever you're ready to come back, we'll write something in for you. And so I look forward to seeing him coming back. I mean, that's how you get in. Candace, Lecrae, whatchamacallit's wife, she took a bump over the weekend. She took a huge bump. She took
Yeah,
a
I saw
fall
that.
from the top of the ladder.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
saw that.
that
That
was
was a great match, by the way.
yeah, it was. And I'm like, to my knowledge, that's the first time I've ever seen a woman actually take that kind of risk. So I mean, now they're gonna push her a little bit. But I mean, yeah, you put your body on the line for them, they look after you.
Yeah,
You
you
know,
know me.
so
I don't. I mean, I understand what you're saying, but with me, I just watch it. I don't get deep into it like that. Now, even with the YouTube social media stuff, I don't really follow these people really. I just watch it.
yeah, I didn't start following them until probably it was about last month. When I reached out to Seth and then I reached out to Liv Morgan, wishing them well and everything. And when they start biting back, like, I'm like, oh my God. So I'm like, I was like, all right, I'll just go start following a few people here and there, like Drew McIntyre and such. I do follow him as well. But yeah, I mean, it's cool. I mean, honestly, I got more interactions from Donald Trump than them and everything. And it's cool. It really is cool. But overall, I give them a C. I mean, they could have done a lot better, but yeah, it wasn't all that.
Mr. Miami, last night he couldn't believe Minneapolis. Remember, they took WrestleMania away, folks, last year from Minneapolis. Now it looks like it's going to be in Vegas every year.
Yeah, yeah, that's oh god, oh. That's the big rumor. It's looking like Vegas is gonna be the official staple for WrestleMania moving forward. Because I mean my aunt was like they made so much money that you might go ahead and set your tent up for a little bit, ride it out until they go ahead and say, okay, it's time for us to go ahead and move it go back to moving it to other cities. See, the city pays for that. They pay them for that. The governor gets involved and all of that. The governor of that state gets involved. So, you know, that's what happens.
Yeah, I hear you, bro. You
Hmm.
know, I didn't know that that the 6 days. I mean, my mind's not all that Raven, so forgive me. Uh, 2 days. Is every pay per view now 2 days?
No, just the big four. The big four events are going to start moving to 2-day formats. So that'll be WrestleMania, of course, SummerSlam, eventually the Royal Rumble. That's gonna be another big one. See, they're gonna do the Royal Rumble with packaged on with NXT stuff, and I forgot the other one that they're looking at. That's gonna eventually be a 2-day, but they're phasing it in because again, it takes so much planning to do that. You couldn't believe how they plan now. I mean, for Brock Lesnar to get snuck in, they literally had to fly him in that night under shield of darkness. And then, I mean, I had eyes on the ground that said, guess what? What do you mean, guess what? I was like, I know the rock ain't there. I'm like, I'm following the rock. I know where the rock is at. And it's like, Brock Lesnar just came in. I was like, oh, well, I gotta apologize to the chat because the chat been screaming his name all night long, and I've been going off. Stop saying he's showing up. Like I was wrong. Now, Trinity, this is her current run. This also is a run coming up to her hiatus because she's gonna take a hiatus in a little bit because she wants to go ahead and have a baby.
Okay,
She wants to get, yeah, she wants to get that in, you know, have her little USO. So, you know, I don't know when she plans on going on it, but that is her plan.
is to have a kid.
Yeah, yeah, she's gonna take a hiatus and get her little baby on her little baby fever. You know, she ain't thinking of it right this very minute, but she like that is her plan that she's moving into it.
Pretty cool for her.
Well, I mean, you gotta look at who she married to. I mean, and pretty much you marry into that family, they demand kids, bro. Uh they got 15. I told you. I was like, they got about 15 family members lined up to be coming into wrestling.
Interesting.
We just seen whatchamacallit, Tala show up. And I'm like, they still got 14 more eligible kids. I mean, eligible age so they can go ahead and get into the power plant. They can start their performance training and be under development for a few years and then go ahead and make their debut. Just like Ava. She's now slimmed down because I mean it does take that long. Believe it or not, you can sit back and watch wrestling. But to be a WWE product, man, that takes a long time for character development. It took Mark Henry a long time to develop his shit.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. It took yeah. I mean, it was a trip when Mark got his opportunity. Uh I was up there drinking. And he was like, man, you gonna drink that Long Island tea? I'm like, yeah. That's when I offered him one. He was like, he didn't drink. And I said, so what you doing up here at the club? And he's like, right now I'm making plans because Vincent gave me a contract. And I'm like, you going to WWE? I'm like, all right, congratulations. And he was like, I'm gonna be in development for about a good. First, he said it was gonna be about it's a 10-year contract, and he was gonna be under development for out of those 10 years, about a good six. And I was like, no, that's a lot of time on the road. And he was like, yeah, I know. He's like, he was contacting his family and stuff. And this is before he met my aunt. And he was planning, how he was going, what family member was going to keep his car, what family member was going to take care of his house. All that stuff you got to take into consideration and make plans and then go on. And when you go up north, that's it. You know, you got to do what they say. But yeah, it's hard. It's not easy.
Yeah, I know that life is not easy.
Oh no, it's not. It's not at all. It's like Logan and Bad Bunny out of those celebrity talents. They were like the most dedicated. They came back to practice. They always came back to rehearsal. They always showed up when they said it was gonna show up. It wasn't no BS with them. I have high, high, high respect for them because you know, they are truly good guys. They really are, and they love wrestling. They do it. That's why they the top two celebrity stats right now. Snoop, he too old, but he's like he want to get involved. I was like they could have called Snoop to take over Cardi B's spot because Cardi B messed that up. Oh, she
You
messed
know
that
what
up.
about Cardi B? She likes to be seen, but she's very what's that word? She is very irresponsible and she's not accountable because she who she thinks she is.
What really surprised me though is the fact that she writes her music, she could do all that performance stuff, but just coming out to the ring to get the crowd involved, and she watches the stuff. She
She
watches
does.
it.
She's Dominican. She watches wrestling and she's from the
Oh,
M.I.T.E.
absolutely. That would trip me out. She actually watches it. And man, she did not do a good job, dog. It was so bad. That's why they automatically cut her after she came out and did that. Because she was making it also, she was making it obvious. Not only the people there were seeing the teleprompter, but she made it obvious that she was reading from a teleprompter and it was a
Don't you
bad
remember she did
a
that?
camera angle.
Don't you remember she did that when she was speaking for
At
Kamala Harris?
Kamala's. Oh yeah, at Kamala's. And at that point, I'm like, yo, I know these kids get behind these rappers and think they all great, but nah, 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 nah. Believe it or not, you ain't gonna believe I'm about to say this. Sexy Red did better than her when she had her
Well,
spot.
well, Sexy Red's one of us. She's not. The big difference.
No, Sexy Red ain't one of us. Oh no, she not. Oh no, she
Yeah,
not. But even in her character of
mhm.
Sexy Red gave more spots than Cardi B. Can you believe that?
Yeah, I can
That's
believe
how
it.
that's how big different. I'm like, maybe it is what all is going on in her life, and she was more focused on trying to promote her new album and all that. She had a nice, decent merchandise, but they only gave her 72 hours to sell it. And after she did that, oh, them we weren't gonna buy that crap. I mean, we felt disrespected. I was tweeting, I'm like, don't y'all ever, ever again reach. Well, it ain't them. It ain't really them. Well, the record label reached out to them. That's how she got this deal. The record label paid them to spot her to promote this album and host SummerSlam. But obviously, her people didn't tell her what she, or didn't work over her what she would like to do if she liked to get involved. Of course, she wasn't gonna get involved considering how she was dressed and everything. But I mean, she still could have done something. But she didn't want to do anything. She just wanted to come out there. What's up, Daisy? And I'm like, she's 32 years old, and talks like a teenager. And I'm
Yeah,
like, no, no.
believe it or not, her and my nephew went to the same high school, graduated the same year. Here's the problem: my nephew didn't know her. Class of 2009 was her and
I
my.
mean, I don't know if she was under the influence, but
She
I
could.
mean, something was completely off about her, and they immediately called an audible. Because I mean, we were livid. We, as in the WWE universe, was livid. We was like, what? What? Like, are you kidding me? You got
Really?
paid because she likes to brag. She gets $1.5 million offers for doing stuff like this, right? And I'm like,
Yeah.
you mean to tell me you got 1.5 mil for speaking four? These ain't no makeup character type lines. These are regular sentences like, hey y'all, I like Randy Orton. I like y'all so and so, so and so. That's it. That's it. Normal stuff, normal sentences. And she had to use her teleprompter, dog.
Oh, well, that goes to tell you what type of person she really is. Raven,
Yeah.
Melina said hello to you in the chat, bro.
What's up, Melina? Yeah. So, moving forward, we just gonna see what kind of acts they're gonna cut. No Jelly Roller's gonna be coming back. Bad Bunny's gonna be coming back. Travis Scott has been kicked out. He really ruined his opportunity. He really, really fucked
You
that
know,
up.
it's funny. I saw a video about him the other night, and it was when they summoned him as part of the quartet to to, to make John Cena a heel, and Triple H put him right at the top with Rock, and I forgot the other wrestler, and he effed up his opportunity. That's not a good
Yeah.
sign, bro.
Yeah, he messed up his yeah. Yeah, the first one was one he got a little bit. I mean, when he did, I mean, he had to pay back his ticket because I mean, he did actually slap the hell out of Cody Rhodes. And they was like, oh, what do you want to do? Go ahead. If you want to go ahead and do it, but wait, be careful. You know what I mean? So he had to pay that ticket. Everybody knew you had to pay a ticket. You can't really hit somebody, right? But
Yeah,
at the same time, Cody and him was cool. He did give Cody a call that night, as Cody was going to the back and everything. I think they just put that video clip out, that he did, say, hey, Cody, it's all good, all this and that. And, but there was some other issues that he had, and he just began acting really unprofessional. They had to take him out of the game because he was going to be. I mean, he had a sweet freaking deal. He had a deal to be in the DLC in the game. They had to go ahead and replace him out of that and everything. And plus, I mean, I'm like, when you walk into the ring, it shouldn't take you no less than maybe 1 minute to get to that ring. He took his time up there trying to light up. I don't know, he lighting a cigar, lighting a blunt, but he kept trying to light stuff up in the ring. And I'm like, dude, you have wrestled. You had a WWE event. Ain't nobody here thinking about smoking and getting high or whatever. And I'm like, good grief. Oh, Drewski also did real well. And another influencer that's now getting into the ranks. Because I got to say, Drewski did so much better that I think he's going to get another spot because he did better than Cardi B. And I'm like,
I
what,
don't
what am
get
I?
into the world that much.
Hmm? Hmm?
Yeah, I said I don't get into this wrestling world that much.
Well, Drewski he's a YouTuber. He's a comedian.
Well, you know,
All the kids, I mean, yeah, he's a funny character, but Drewski did a hell of a lot better. So I mean, we definitely probably gonna end up seeing him promote WrestleMania when they do get to Vegas because they were really impressed with him. They really really liked him, and they was like, yeah, they gonna go with him. So
I just think right now the WWE They have hit some bumps in the road, but I'll say it again. Las Vegas last year, I mean Philadelphia, excuse me. Or was Philadelphia 2 years ago? What was Philadelphia?
2 years ago.
Okay, damn, time flies fast. Uh, Philadelphia really re-energized that WWE. Let me ask you this, Ray. Be honest. Do you follow all the wrestling federations or just WWE?
I follow mainly WWE. Now, with exception, because I did, because I mean AEW was right here. I had
Right.
to follow it. That that A they turned us the fuck out. No joke.
My nephew,
That all in pay per view was so dang good. I was like, oh,
my
WWE
nephew,
was really, and I mean that pay per view was actually better than WWE's, and I
yeah,
gotta say it really was.
my nephew said AEW is the best right now going. His wife even, his
AEW
wife even likes it.
AEW definitely is more adult. That's
That's
not. I mean,
why, yeah, because when I tell people that the WWE is, I always call it, what you call that? It's like a cartoon show, bro. Now,
well,
what happened to
they
that
haven't
poor
really.
woman? Yeah, go ahead.
Well, I'm sorry. They haven't really. Well, Drew McIntyre kind of leaked what they were thinking of calling this era. They're thinking about calling it the era is called the reality era. That's what they're thinking of calling it, but it still hasn't really caught on. But so
Yeah.
far, they're looking at calling it the reality era moving forward.
You know the difference I see between the wrestlers of the 2000s, the early 2000s, and the wrestlers of right now, and it's a big difference. These
Oh, it's a
wrestlers
huge
of
difference.
today are very, very, very athletic.
They are, but also they're. I mean, they're tacking on injuries way more often than the old talent. The
Because
old
they're
talent
athletic.
would go ahead. Yeah, the
Yeah,
old talent would go ahead and take two Tylenols and get show up the next night. But I mean they
yeah,
tacking on some substantial injuries that's hurt. It was
yeah, because they're more
Zoe
athletic.
Stark.
They're not-
Yeah, when she bent her leg, I mean, no, that's real. And they was about to do a build on her. Um, that's why what's my girl from she was from the All American school. She's now changed her look. She got rid of the go. I think she's gonna show up tonight. She got rid of the cornrows to show her actual natural hair. But I mean, again, it
Who did
takes
that?
that long for you to develop your character. For you to develop your character and Paul to go ahead and sign off on it and say, okay, you're ready to go. Now, Chelsea Green had to get written out because she unfortunately ran her mouth just a little bit too much. You know how Canadians are. She said just a little bit too much, and that pissed everybody off because I mean we still mourning over Hulk Hogan. I don't care what the hell he said 10 years ago. That was one of my heroes. And I'm like, when this man has just died, you need to have some type of respect, show some respect. And even if you don't like him, just say, hey, rest in peace. But yeah, she started blah 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 blah. They're like, okay, now you're gonna miss SummerSlam. You're gonna go back on up to British Columbia,
British Columbia?
and yeah. They wanted her as far away from the event because she had created so much heat. She was actually trying to build something with Cardi B. The original plan was to do something with Cardi B, and they started having beef, this fake beef, pretend, how they like to do now, fake beef over social media until Chelsea went just a little bit too far when Hulk Hogan died and said what she said. So they had to go ahead and pull it because I was like, Chelsea, you done just said too much. You about to bury your career. You have no idea how many fans this man has. And you said the wrong thing at the wrong time. And so that's why she That's why you didn't see no appearance from her because yeah, they like we want you as far as away from the event as possible right now. Let people cool off. Yeah, they
Yeah,
almost ran her off. They almost ran her off the X.
yeah,
Oh yeah, oh yeah, that happened last week. Oh
yeah.
yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. She sure did. She sure did. And her response to everybody that was starting to react and go in on her was like, oh no, 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 oh no, you not. And they sure did make a switch on that. Yeah, they had to put her in. They had to put her out in timeout. So
Yeah, 305's in the building. I guess he's missing all this wrestling talk since Ravens come up here.
what's up, 305?
Yeah, I'll bring him up here. Hey, what I was gonna say? Um, um, yeah, I wanted you to pull up for a minute, talk about these belts, and I was telling everybody last week. Me and you predicted this shit was gonna happen, and you haven't heard the latest, bro. WWE number one are now selling fake belts. You know why, Raven? The guys who are belt makers around the world, not in the U.S., because there's more around the world. The U.S. is doing the WWE Championship belts 10 times better than they ever did.
Well, here's the deal with that. And as a matter of fact, that came up in our discussion last night. Uh, there's actually, I want to say it's like four. I want to say it's four U.S. manufacturers that actually make the belts, and then about 10% are actually some are fake, but also produced manufactured out of China.
Now in
Those
China, Pakistan is the hot spot now where they're making.
Yeah, well, no, I mean, everyone confirmed it was like because it's well, those that are made out of China are starting to pop up on Amazon, and they
And
look
that's the one.
completely different.
And those
Yeah.
the ones that people complain about, the diehard
Yep.
wrestling belt collect. They say they're all fake. Well, you get it done in Pakistan, and I showed
Hmm.
Mr. Miami the other night. I was showing the belts the other night. 24 karat gold, smoothed in CNC. You can get the the tag team championship belts from the Hart Foundation 40 years ago. You can get that right now for 450.
Yep.
10 times better than
Yep.
what WWE makes from the WWE shop. And my
Yep.
question to you is, do you know what are the three most wanted belts and popular belts in the world is right now? That's including here in the
I
world.
don't
Can you
know.
guess it? Number one
I
is the
can't.
AEW championship belt. Mr. Miami almost had a heart attack with that. Number two is the IWGP. I guess it's the Japan Wrestling.
Makes sense.
And number three will blow you away, because when I was told this, all I did last week, Raven, was talked about 20 of the best collectors of belts in America. And they were giving me info on what type of belt to get and everything. The WWF Tag Team Championship belt is the hottest. It's number three. It's the hottest thing, and then it's the two big gold belts. No, the big gold belts, one and two.
Mm.
Yeah, those are the five most popular belts in the world right now.
That could be also one of the main reasons why they changing the look of the belt dang there every year because they want to lessen the counterfeiting.
Yeah, yeah. And when I saw the prices of the WWE belts, and everyone said those are fake now because so many people, me, you said this a year ago. So many people bum rushed after WrestleMania that they skyrocket the prices. And now they ran out of it.
Hmm.
It's crazy.
There was people that was complaining that they bought shirts off of Amazon, and when the shirt arrived, it was faded, and then after one wash, it pretty much faded all the way
Yeah.
off.
I was. You remember one more thing about Amazon? I knew this about Amazon. You're on Amazon Prime. I knew this about them for years. They always sell. They get their stuff from Europe. That's why I don't like Amazon.
Hmm.
They get all their big shipments over there.
I mean, if you really want authentic stuff, you just gonna have to pay that fee. Otherwise, yeah,
Hmm.
you gonna be like adding on tariffs and stuff. If you buy it outside of WWE, they want it all to go through WWE, which I don't blame them. They are sadly about the money now. So
Yeah,
yeah,
because the WrestleMania. I mean, last year in Philly changed everything for them for the better.
yep.
I mean, they never really thought that this would happen, and it really ignited them again. But I will say this: I have not watched AEW. Mr. Miami loves that, but
Oh, I
go
mean that AEW All In. I give it to them. I watched that whole thing in a state of shock. See, I do get kind of squeamish when I see a lot of blood, but the match between Tony and Mercedes, I was just like, oh God. I mean, she biting her box and stuff, and I'm like, oh God, they a little bit over the top. But the John Moxley match, I was just like, I can't take all this blood. I can't take all this blood. But I mean, I gotta give it to it. Felt like you know what it felt like? It felt like it was WCW again.
That's what I was
It
told.
felt exactly like that time spot when WCW started acting a fool, going up to spots where WWE isn't at, and basically raising their stock. And that's exactly what they succeeded in doing.
Yeah, I agree with that. You
Mhm.
know, I
But yeah, I
totally
mean,
agree.
A- AEW. I mean, I kind of watch. I keep an eye on it because it's like now you go like um Karrion Cross and Scarlett. They finished out their contract last night. That was it. They're gone. Um, I don't know if he'll pop over at AEW. More than likely, he'll go to TNA. But I keep an eye on it because you never know they may pop up on AEW and stuff. But I mean, both promotions, Tony Khan is working hand in hand with them. Um, so I mean, pretty much they in this era have better contracts where they can take time off and go work in another promotion now because they all just working together to keep wrestling relevant.
That's a smart thing to do.
Yeah, it is. It is. It's like it's about time. I mean, some of these guys, when it comes to video editing and doing, a whole montage of history, you can't avoid these guys because these guys play some big parts in that history. So it's like you might as well break the fourth wall.
I agree with you.
Hmm. Just
I
like
do agree.
I want to say, because I mean, Trinity, I mean, her real name has gotten out there so much. People, she's like, hey, it's Naomi. Everybody's like, Trinity. And she just started laughing because I'm like, people know. people know. So she's like, yeah. And that's just kind of weird because, like, hey, we've always, called you Naomi, but now we know you as Trinity Fatu. We gonna call you Trinity Fatu.
Oh yeah, she's been out there lately.
Oh, yes, yes.
Is that who Trinity Fatu is? Is that Naomi?
That's her real name, Trinity.
Yeah, yeah, she's been out there lately.
Uh huh.
Yeah,
Uh huh.
she's been on Instagram all over the place. You know what I'm saying?
And one thing I didn't know about Trinity, I forgot who her dad was. And her dad is a dang good guitarist. And I was like, when they came out, I was just like, why does he look familiar to me? Why does he look familiar to me? And I'm like, I'm trying to think which band did I see him on. I was like, wait a minute, not one band. I've seen this man play for several bands. And I'm like, oh shit. Yeah, he's top act guitarist. She's played with so many famous bands over the years, and that was like one of her big things. She always wanted to come out with her dad playing the strings, and I mean, she got an opportunity to do that over the weekend, and that was really great for her. Like I said, Trinity is getting everything she wanted right now because she is about to go on a hiatus.
And she's going to have that child, right?
She's gonna try to go ahead and add one more to the bloodline. So, congrats to her. She's worked her butt off. She really has worked her butt off. She earned it.
I could tell you like her a lot.
Yeah, I do. I do. Out of all the black females over the years, Alicia Fox, Trinity, she truly stayed with it. I mean, from the Funkadactyls, what was they called? What they called the Funkadactyls back in the day when she came out with Cameron back in the day. She stayed. I mean, she stayed with it. And, I was like, once she married into the family, I'm like, oh, you gonna be taken care of forever. Yeah, that was a good marriage on top of that. So yeah, she's getting her spot. If you notice, Jay getting his spot, she got her spot. Just like Seth got his spot, Rebecca, her real name is Rebecca Quinlan, but Rebecca uh has her spot. It's going hand in hand. Uh Zelina, she got her spot. Alistair's now back. He has his spot. That's just the way it goes.
There you go. What's up, 305?
What's up? What's up, everybody? How y'all doing?
Oh, we're
What's
good
up,
tonight. I
305?
got one question for you.
What's that?
I woke up when Cody Rhodes won. Where were you?
I was up here.
I was calling your name, bro. And then when I looked in here, you was gone.
I was up here.
305. Trust me, you was gone. It was this mind, Avatar, and Peacock showing Cody Rhodes celebrating, even though you guys ass whipped, celebrating when he already won, and then they went off the air. They went to the post game show.
Cause after John Cena got when Brock put John Cena in the F5. I left when it was gone. It was over.
Yeah.
Oh man, I was trolling the hell out of the WWE universe. I was talking so much. Like, see, I was right. I was right. I had posted the matches in order, and I was gleaming off of that because I put some factual information out there before it all started, how the matches was gonna play out, and then. I called it because I was like, no, not all belts are gonna change hands because I didn't really think that they were gonna, change hands. Well, Cody and Cena was gonna change hands, but there was a lot of voices that was predicting this face turn to be real. And then they started just saying Brock Lesnar's coming back. Brock Lesnar. I started timing out people. I'm like, look, next time I keep on mentioning this man coming back, he's not coming back. It's over with. But if he came back, that's all good. So after the match, just as I'm getting ready to turn the channel, and that's when I started looking for y'all on the chat on YouTube. And I was like, then I heard the music. I was like, what? And I was like, well, I'll be damned. My eyes on the ground was right because they did say they just saw Brock Lesnar arrive. I was like, are you freaking kidding me? This is
Yep. When
real.
he came back and shoot. That's
Yeah.
when what's the name? That's when Michael Cole said, "Oh shit."
Yeah. Yeah. The Seth Rollins rules and Brock Lesnar came back totally caught me off guard. So it's now like from my leaks, I'll know almost the whole pay-per-view, but the when they call audibles and such, I look out for the audibles and I mean, yeah, those top secrets, that's something that's only between Paul Levesque and the talent. And he's already, Paul is already in gorilla position, getting ready to call it, and then just go, oh, this is gonna happen, this is gonna happen, this is gonna happen. Yeah. But yeah, that threw me for a loop because I didn't think he was gonna come out. But he
And
did.
hey, Ray, remember I said that one big dude he gonna be in the bloodline.
Tyler?
So Tyler Tonga,
Yep.
and I did say that a couple months ago.
Yep.
He was coming. Now we're looking for
Oh,
Tonga.
oh, dog. I mean, when Rock showed, because I mean, it's fifth. I counted 15. It's 15. So now it's actually because they got about 4 or 5 of them now. I want to say the youngest ones, of course, we ain't gonna see them for a while. I mean, they got some real young ones. I mean, they about 15, 16 years old right now. We ain't gonna see them until they finish school. But I want to say they got about 4 others that are pretty much qualifying to be put into the performance center. I mean, they got the largest family in wrestling, dog. Nobody's gonna be able to beat them. Nobody. They putting their whole it's truthful. They putting their whole bloodline into it.
And it's about to, and Jacob Fatu about to make that phone call.
I want to say who premiered? I want to was it Umaga's son?
Yeah,
I think
Zilla,
yeah, yeah,
he,
yeah.
he's coming.
He's coming. Yeah, Umaga's son is coming. Um, and they already showed and she's about to pop up in NXT. Roddy Piper's daughter, she's coming. I mean,
And
sure,
Jericho's
the
coming.
whole place is gonna be filled with nepotism. I kind of regret I missed my spot, but I'm like, I'm sorry, you hit me over the back with a fucking chair, I'm gonna knock you out.
And Jericho's coming back. I think he finished his contract with AEW.
I just can't wait for Moxley to show up, man. Yeah. I'm wishing for Moxley to just hurry up and show up, but we'll just wait and see and everything. So it was a trip. So the final match between the Dudleys and the Harleys is actually getting set up.
I'm ready for I want to see what's her name come back to WWE. I want to see her come to WWE. To my Camille.
Camille.
To my she was with AEW. I think she gone from AEW.
Mm. I know Soraya's been giving us number thirst picks. Dang, I mean she got fine. Oh, she did get fine.
I want to see Loda Vice.
Vice is all right. And I mean, oh, who she dating now, right?
Damian Priest.
Yeah, man. David, David jumped on there quick.
Hey, hurry up and jump on that.
I'm letting you guys talk. Go ahead.
Yeah. Yeah, I just been watching a little bit of wrestling, and then I mean, I'm gonna do a pivot right quick. When I read that line, about Michael Parsons, Mace, woo-wee, boy, you should have seen me
Dang.
lose. You should have seen me lose it. I was like, oh, that's it. That's the death nail. That's really the death nail. I was like, I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. I mean, he's gone. I'm done. I'm
Hey,
done. I can't take that. I'm
he
not
come
gonna
to
watch. I'm not gonna watch the Cowboys until 2030 for real. I'm like, oh, that's it.
2030. Damn.
Yeah,
I
I'm
don't
done
blame
for real, dog. I'm for real about that. Yeah, I'm about to go on another 4-5 year hiatus from the Dallas Cowboys. I'm not gonna
Um,
watch football. Mm-mm.
I
Mm-mm.
said this the other night, and that's the word going around. Green Bay, because he's best friends with Jordan Love. They do everything together. One of his groomsmen at his wedding a month ago. Uh, Green Bay is definitely interesting.
I can see Michael Parsons going to Philadelphia.
No, you're gonna have to pay Michael Parsons to get money team, and Green Bay has a lot of money. I'm not saying he's gonna end up there. I get the feeling Dallas will trade him to the AFC if they move him.
I don't want to see Michael Parsons in the AFC. Keep him in the NFC. Go to Tampa Bay.
I tell you, you put him on New England, bro.
Go to Tampa Bay. See, if you go to Tampa Bay, oh shit.
Yeah, I'm through. I'm through with the Dallas Cowboys. We lose Michael Parsons. That's it. And from what I hear, a lot of other players are like now starting to request, want they looking at getting out of there too. It ain't no faith in Dak.
It's not
I
only
mean,
that,
so
bro. Something I say all the time. This is 30 years since they've been to a Super Bowl. Come on.
Yeah,
sure is 30 years.
Yeah.
I was
Miami,
saying,
41 years. Dallas, 30. San Francisco, 31 years since they won a Super Bowl.
Mm-hmm.
We're getting old. I tell that to Mr. Miami all the time. We're getting old up there. Up here.
Mm-hmm.
We ain't getting younger.
we're not getting younger.
I mean, shit.
I'll be 55. I'll be 55 this year.
Again, we're not getting we're getting
We
older.
not getting younger no more.
I was born in 1920.
You know who? No, you know who's beginning to look old now? If you look at him up close, Tom Brady. Man. He's beginning to look like he's 50 years old.
I told you he was born in 1907.
I mean, when them players finally finally get out of the routine, they age. They
Yeah, they
age
do.
quick.
Their age. Yeah.
Yeah, they age quick. Well, I mean, when I saw Troy Aikman, because I was like,
I
wait a
noticed
minute.
that too. I noticed that
I,
too, Raven.
I, I was like, you were taller than me. And I'm like, I knew I grew a few feet, but I know I didn't grow as tall as you were. I mean, you taller than me. And Troy goes, yeah, when we stop playing football, we shrink.
Yeah, because they're not taking those drugs anymore.
I was like, oh my God. Yeah. Yeah, it's a trip.
Yeah, man. It's crazy. Hey, by
Hmm.
the way, how was Raven? You already said you had a rough day. 305. How was your day today?
Today was pretty good today. God is good. Staying humble, staying blessed. So I'm chasing this paper and I'm staying away from the haters
There you go.
and chaos agents.
I totally agree with
It's a lot of chaos agents in this world.
Yeah, I'm up here with keep an eye on what's happening. We done here in Texas, we done made the news. The Democrat done fled the state. We're at this again. The warrants have been issued, and the Texas Rangers are now. Yeah, I'm monitoring it, so I'm hoping my uncle don't get caught up in it. I don't think he
you.
went. I think he was one that stayed.
The Rangers
Um,
make a run for it. All that pitching they got now, they're gonna make a run for them to get their championship back.
And Raven, look out for Houston Astros. We on the road.
Man, you can have it. You can have it. I mean, you can have it. I'm for
I'm gonna
real.
say this.
Houston,
I'm,
Houston, Laro, if you out there, Houston, them thoughts done ruin the whole image of Houston, dog. I mean, for real.
And
I'm
yeah,
disgusted.
I heard the
We on the
latest one
road
too.
and we beat the Yankees yesterday.
I came
We swept
across.
the Yankees yesterday. So everybody took off their New York stuff. We on the road. We laid a smack down
Let me check
on
out
the,
the
on the,
Marlins
on
first.
the Yankees yesterday. Hold up.
Let me look at this.
My
I'm back.
sister,
A
she
lot of
wanted.
people.
The Marlins and the Houston Astros.
But my sister, she wanted me to go with her down to Houston. I was like, I don't even want to step 1 foot in Houston after what's gonna happen down there.
Yankees, Texas 3-3 in the second inning.
So tonight, when I get out here, I'm gonna put on that DJ Screw, and I'm gonna sip on some drink.
By the way, 305. I put Moss's links in the chat
All right.
because he's just started at 20 minutes to 9. He's doing the Blue Jays tonight.
And Montreal, they lost big on Saturday.
Yeah, he lost to Moss's team. But back to the wrestling. What you guys see for the next one?
Are they in Paris?
They in, I think they is in Paris. That's in 2 weeks.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
In 2 weeks, they
3 weeks.
yeah,
2 weeks. No, two
yeah.
weeks.
4 weeks. I say
Yeah,
four
they
weeks.
in Paris. Yeah, I think it's on the what? It's at the end of the month. They in Paris.
But I don't see Sammy Shane and that one dude feud is over.
Yeah, Karrion Cross is done. He finished his contract. They're gone.
Dang. But they give
I
you
mean, you
three.
could. I mean, at the end, he broke character and was already, after the pin, he was already thanking Sammy. Uh, and then Scarlett was also. She got in the ring and she was waving goodbye to them and thanking them as well and everything. And so, here's a chance. I mean, he ain't gone forever. He could come back, but sadly, I mean, he got let go because he didn't want to. Believe it or not, he didn't want to take bumps.
You okay, 305?
Nah, the water went the wrong way.
Yeah, and I don't blame him for not taking bumps, but I mean, depending on what type of bump it is, but now he didn't want to take bumps, and then hey, they're like, okay, well, see you later. If you look at everybody that's getting the spot, they done taken some type of bump. They done put their body on the line. Triple H has always been a pain freak. That's what he looks for. He always been a pain freak. I mean, he'll talk about safety, but that man is a pain freak. No, they were
I
impressed with me when I ran the ropes because they was like, "Wait a minute, you done got trained." I mean, man, I done watched wrestling from the sportatorium days. You think I don't know how to run the ropes? I know how to run the ropes.
I
I'm
tested
a
in
dang good Greco-Roman wrestler on top of that. You think I forget them skills? But yeah, you gonna try to train. I want to see you try to train me take a blow of a chair. And I'll snap out of my character and whoop you. I'll lose. I would lose it. I would lose it so quick. Lose it. Like,
Wait, the
man,
eye test
no.
one? Oh yeah, the women's match. Who was it? Mr. Miami, where Wade Barrett was going crazy over the redhead.
And don't talk about Jelly Roll. Jelly, no more rappers in the ring.
Now Jelly Roll did good. Jelly did so good. He went so over that he's coming back. They're not done with Jelly Roll, and I give it to him. I'm proud of the guy because I remember I'm like, yeah, he dropped. He's now at 299 pounds. I mean, he dropped dang near. I want to say he said
They
he
said
dropped like
last night
84
200.
pounds.
No, they said
Yeah,
last night he dropped 200.
He lost a lot of weight.
According
yeah,
to
he
Mike.
done lost a lot of weight.
Well, look who he's going home to every night. I said that to Mr. Miami last night.
Oh
I
yeah,
said,
she's fine.
oh yeah, that is white princess right there, folks.
Hmm.
I promise you, if that man was pumping gas, that woman wouldn't pay no damn attention to him.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I gave him
So I
credit
mean,
last night. I said, bro, I said, you going home today? All right, I test is here. Let's see if we can hear him.
So motherfuckers.
There you go.
what's up, Isaiah?
What's up, brother?
So homie.
Melina says 2 months away from hockey. Yep, October 7th. And Melina's
Man,
telling everybody that is a month from her birthday. It'll be
hockey,
interesting.
hockey like baseball, that shit never stop. That shit just ended.
Seems like it's almost year round.
Bro, I was just at the Stanley Cup. They just finished that shit. Now that shit about to start again. Fuck out of here.
It's about to
It's
start
still
again.
partying.
Up, me and Mr. Miami, we love our teams. And I live and die for hockey. Always did since I was 9 years old.
And here's the ironic part. I say fuck hockey, right? And I was just at the fucking Stanley Cup. Ain't
How
that
was
crazy?
that? How was
Fuck hockey, man. I was there to get some money, bro. I ran into the owner of the Oilers.
Wow. What's my
Yeah,
man's name again? It'll come back to me, his name.
slick back. He got a nice slick back. Motherfucker came in a helicopter. That's how you make an entrance. Fuck the fuck the Rolls Royce and the Ferraris, nigga. Drop a helicopter and walk right into the stadium. That's how you make an entrance. And wearing fucking jeans and a t-shirt. That's how you know you're a billionaire.
You a billionaire. I done seen Ferraris day in, day out. I done actually got bored with them.
Oh, you see
But
that?
but the one thing I have not gotten bored with once I found out that those things are actually real and only pretty much billionaires are buying them because they're limited are the motorcycles. Have you seen those I test?
Which
Ferrari.
one? The
The
Harleys?
Ferrari motorcycles, the
Oh
custom Ferrari motorcycles.
No, I haven't seen
nah,
that yet.
I haven't seen that.
You might
Melina
want to
says, what's
Google
up to
them.
you, Tess?
Them bikes are so freaking beautiful and scary to ride.
No, I believe you.
250
I
horsepower.
I never seen one in person. I'm telling you stuff I've seen. Like this is not in Google, bro. Like I'm watching this motherfucker land a helicopter on the helipad and walk into the stadium. Like that shit is so player to me.
I only
Tess,
seen
that's his
one
name.
because
That's
the
his
Ferrari
name.
store had it on display. It was
That's
just,
his
of
name.
course,
Howard Tess.
therefore showing off what they can do. And that thing looked like some Batman can actually ride, dog, for real.
That shit was on the road. You ain't seen them on the road yet.
Oh no, you won't. You won't. No, you ain't gonna roll. No, you will not see that on the road.
Damn.
Like I mean, those are custom made from Ferrari.
Damn.
And they only, yeah, you know how Ferrari come out with the limited editions on their cars that you only can buy so much per year. These are
Yeah.
pretty much Ferrari invites the billionaire to buy one. So I mean, you if they ever show one, it's only on for display. Ain't nobody gonna touch it. And
You know,
it's 250 horsepower, 250 horsepower wrapped into a motorcycle. They basically took the Ferrari engine out and they built a cycle around it.
that's hard.
Yeah, it's hard. And they look good. You can Google it because I mean, you only gonna see pictures of it. You ain't gonna ever see somebody riding around on it.
I'm looking at it
Mm.
right now.
Mhm. You can
You
actually
know,
get it custom made from having like pearl white with diamonds, solid gold, real gold at that. That's why you ain't gonna ever see these being ridden around because yeah,
that's
those
what
are
I'm saying. That shit is a museum for. That shit is something to be looked at, not driven.
I think one billionaire did. He bought one. So he rode around. I think he over in Dubai or something. Of course, he gonna roll around on his house on it, but we ain't gonna ever see them on the streets here.
In the dumps.
Hey, when all that shit stopped being like super impressive to me was when it's a YouTube video. I watched a nigga build a Ferrari out of clay, and they did like the time lapse videos, and he built it like he showed you how he had it was on bricks, and he just had the frame of it. You just see him putting the clay on it, putting the bondo on it, putting the fucking frame on it. Motherfucker built the whole Ferrari in his home garage in a few days.
Yeah.
I was like, damn, that's hard as fuck, man. So to me, yeah, the Ferrari, but a regular person off the street get the right materials, he'll build you a fucking Ferrari.
Yeah, I saw the one where the guy he made a Ferrari for his kid out of wood.
Out of wood.
Bro,
Mm-hmm.
it's some niggas out here, bro, could do anything. Give them
Yeah,
all the pieces, they'll make it.
Yep.
engineer. That's all you need. Yeah.
I grew up with a buddy of mine when we were kids. I grew up with him, and he always wanted to do cars. And his uncle opened a garage, and now he owns the garage. But the point I test made is correct. You give him anything, he'll make it for you, and it's a lot cheaper to do
Exactly.
a souped up car for somebody like him to do it for you than buy it from the store. All
Exactly.
you need is the
You,
parts. The parts are cheap.
hmm
I
When
mean,
you
Ray,
when you buy that Ferrari, bro, you buying that name, not the car. The
yeah.
car, the pieces are cheap to make. That's why they make so many of
Oh yeah, and they like Bugatti. I didn't know. I didn't know Tom Cruise got banned from buying them just because he did not know how to open the car.
Yeah.
them.
And Red, and you're not gonna believe, you're gonna be shocked. I'm about to tell you. Back in the early '90s, I used to build my own computer. I used to go to that book, Computer, what was it called? That used to be like a big size textbook, and buy the parts from them and make it myself.
See,
But
that
that
was
was in the
gangster.
90s.
That was
Yep.
gangster.
I appreciate that. Thank you. Yeah, I had to do it myself, man.
The fact that you had the patience to do that, like right
Yeah.
now, I could AI that shit, and I still don't have the patience to build a whole computer.
I have no
So,
life, bro, back then. So, yo, I used to, be home from work, take a nap, wake up at like 11 in the morning, and add parts, man. It was easy to add parts, to add more power back in those days.
but
Shit.
how you had time for the bitches, bro? You had all them hoes fucking in the
I was not,
trees.
I was not chasing
Man,
women, thank God.
man, you told me you were fucking in the tree, dog. I'll never forget
I
that story.
said I saw
What?
somebody doing that in the tree, not me. I
Nah,
was,
you was in the tree, dog.
I said, oh shit, look at that. Everybody looked
Uh
up and
huh.
saw that. All this, I was shaking my head. Everybody else was laughing.
So I'm still stuck at deciding which graphics card that I want. I mean, I want to get a 5090 for real, but
And where is in year 2025 with these graphic cards, man?
yeah, it's really taking that
1992.
long.
I'm talking
Yeah,
92, 93, and I used to do my shit by myself.
yeah. I mean, I still can't stomach spending $3,000 on a graphics card, but
Oh, shit, yeah,
there's
you know it's
reasons.
that much. Hell yeah.
There's reasons of getting it, So I'm just like, dang, I mean, I'm gonna have it up before GTA 6 is out. I know that.
I was about to ask you about that.
That
When that shit come out?
people got in my hair, but get here.
See, Raven, you got
Oh,
your boys out there.
May.
Malou was laughing what you was talking about with
When
me.
when GTA 6 come out?
It comes out May 2026.
Damn, I gotta wait a whole year, man. Fuck.
That's when Fast and Furious be out.
9 months, fellas. They'll be out. What about the PS6? I heard May next year or
PS6, I
Or
ain't even opened my
September.
five.
Yeah, six.
yeah, it's
Yeah.
coming next
Oh,
year.
Oh, the PS5 is already over. PS5 Pro is already over with. The PS6 is coming.
Yeah, it's coming next year.
Dog, I ain't even opened my PS5 yet, dog.
Yo,
No
I'm
joke. The PS6 is on its
coming.
way.
Yeah,
Hold
I'm
on,
gonna
hold
buy it
on.
when
Will the PS6 be out by the time GT6 come out?
yeah,
Yes.
yeah,
Now think about
Damn.
it.
yeah,
That's what
Think
May.
about
Friday.
it. When Grand Theft, everybody forget Grand Theft Auto was a PlayStation exclusive. So it's
Mm,
gonna hit PlayStation. PlayStation always drops a console to package with that.
yeah, it's coming out
And
in
Nah,
they
May.
not
were,
really.
believe it or not, the PS6 was supposed to be out this year. They held back because of everything that's going on with tariffs and whatnot. So
Yeah.
they had to push that back. The Vita, I'm calling it the Vita 2. That was supposed to be out right now when the Switch 2 came out. But they had to push back again because of the tariffs. So
No,
they're still holding back on the Vita 2. There's the Vita 2 that they haven't put out yet. And then
All
they
right.
have the PS6.
yo, let
All
me
right.
tell you
All right.
something.
Hold on. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah, I'll make it quick for Raven and for everybody up here. Bro, I saw what's gonna be in that PS6, and I said, "Oh shit, I gotta give him. Be my last system ever, bro. I gotta get it, bro.
Mm-hmm. I
That's
Yo.
mean,
a
it's a
monster.
hardware upgrade. That's the problem with building PCs today because it's like you really want to think about if you're gonna invest a lot of money in your system, you want to future proof it. Because I mean, I can't afford upgrading their cards every year. And that PS6 ain't nothing but a big old. I mean, it's a big old hardware upgrade. That's why Xbox is done. That's why
All
they're
right.
going back to just cloud gaming because they can't. They thinking about doing the next gen, but they already know it's not going to sell compared to the PlayStation.
All right. Let me show you something. I grew up on Nintendo, right?
Mm-hmm.
My first system ever was a Nintendo.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't get the 64. I ain't get nothing else, right? Then I went to what was it? What was a 16-bit Sega?
Sega.
Sega Genesis.
Yeah, I went to Sega, right? Because I could play Sonic. I could play that. I forgot that game, but
Raven
then I
knows.
went to
Big
that Warrior game. It came out with. I forgot the name of that shit. But anyway, um, I'm just telling you the evolution of what I went through, and then right after that, bro, I went and got my PlayStation
Same.
1, right?
Yep.
Bro, I've never gotten any other system. I went PlayStation 1, PlayStation 2, PlayStation 3. I currently got the 4 hooked up, right? Now, I got the 5 in the closet because I was waiting on GT6. Because when GT6 come out, I'm gonna buy a brand new TV. I'm a deck that shit out. Dog. You feel me?
Yeah.
So
That's crazy.
I'm waiting. That bitch in the closet. It been in the closet for 2 years. How long I told you I had that
Yeah,
PS5 in
like
the
me.
closet?
I sold mine to my nephew.
My shit in the closet, full collecting dust, never been open, bruh.
Mine
So
too.
uh-huh.
so dog, you telling me a PS6 come out, and then on top of that, right? I got a brother. Everything he do is the opposite of me. He gets Xbox. So he's seen how I've gone through system, and I told him for PlayStation is it, my nigga. Like, I don't care what y'all doing over there. And every time I look at his games, they do look animated. So I'm trying to figure out. I ain't even opened my 5 yet. What the fuck the 6 gonna have in it that the 5 ain't got? Because
Well,
I'm
okay, I can get technical and explain it to you. And when you do open up your PS5, number one, you do not want to have it standing up vertical. You want to have it laying down. There's issues within the hardware, namely the heat sinks, because I mean these games are running the hardware so hot that it's
yeah,
causing the liquid coolant to actually leak. It's not at a level of doing a massive recall, but that's the ongoing issue. So with that, again, you have to do another hardware update. The hardware comes with better liquid cooling because I told you we're in the era of liquid cooling. You ain't gonna be able to compute without having liquid in your computer now no more because those chips are getting so dang hot, it's dangerous if you don't have proper cooling. So they got to do a new heat sink. They got to do new liquid cooling. They also got to do a new processor. And I mean, the graphics card is already on the market today. Basically, they're going to squeeze an NVIDIA card directly into the PS6. I mean, the specs, there's articles already out there, but the head guy behind it was like, people ask like, "Are you really sure putting out the PS6 so early? People are just now really getting their hands on PS5s," and they're like, "Yeah, we gonna do it."
Well, Raven, it's been 7 years since
Yeah,
Since
they
PS5.
have
what?
short. They now have a short. Now, what the plan is, the PS6 and the PS5, those are going to be supported because they not at their actual in-term shelf life. But for GTA 6, mainly, you're gonna want to be above 60 frames per second. And that's all in graphics cards. I mean, our graphics cards nowadays are at 220 frames per second. You see what kind of gap that is? So they're gonna have to do another hardware update. That hardware update is expensive, and that's why
Bro,
Microsoft is kind of silent because they don't think they're gonna really go ahead and do another generation since PlayStation whooped their butt so bad.
hey,
That's why
Raven,
they all going to cross-platform. It's going to be cross-platform gaming from here on out. That's why the Game Pass is set up the way it is.
Let me tell you, I saw and read the article about how powerful this damn machine's gonna be, bro, and the graphics gonna be like nothing else you ever seen, bro. This
Oh,
That's
shit
what
is
no
I
joke,
asked.
this
no
shit is
joke.
gonna be
My AMD chip first, I was going with Natura's best air cooling, and I had to get rid of that just so I can go to liquid cooling in order to keep this thing under its normal temperature. I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, you dealing with some serious heat. I'm
All
talking
right. So
100 degrees.
Maze, you playing what? The PS5 or the 4?
I ain't playing nothing. The last time I played a video game was 8 years ago, bro.
Okay, so now let me tell you, my PS4, right? Niggas is still playing that shit. Like to this day, we still playing the PS4, right? We
Sure
Yeah.
still
is. I'm
playing,
sure playing on mine.
and what's
Yeah.
crazy is you can hear that bitch whirling when it get hot. That bitch say, "Ee," that bitch
Mm-hmm.
start
Yep.
getting real hot, right? So
Yeah.
now
Yep.
I'm already in my head like, all right, when I break that PS5 out, I ain't finna hear none of that. But you telling me the
Oh
six is even
bullshit.
so
Yeah.
the six
Them
is
things.
the six will
PS5s
be
are
able to
overheat easy.
so this but the six will
Right.
be able to keep it cooler than
Yeah.
the five is what you're saying.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
So I
that's the
told
big update is keeping the machine cooler.
100%. And
Okay, so
to run at a much better frame rate. Like
all right,
you can
but
go
I've
into the
seen
PS5 now, certain games and actually see what well actually now you there are a couple games you could set it where you can get up to 60 frames now.
that's
But
what I'm
I
saying.
mean when you do that in the PC, it's so much of a difference that you like, fuck, damn, it's time to upgrade.
Yeah, but that's the thing. I'm not a PC guy, so I run that bit straight through the console. So
no, man.
I don't even
I,
give a fuck about the PC part of it. Me, I've
I,
seen some of the PS5 games. That's why I was excited for GTA 5. I mean GTA 6 because, bro, that shit looked like a damn movie. Some of the some of the PS5 games I've seen. I'm like, damn, that shit look like real life.
They
Could it have
yo,
gotten even better
when
on
you
the
see a
six?
Graphics.
when you see a 5090 run GTA 6 overclock, that's real life.
Man, that shit look like a fucking movie on the PS5, bro. And you telling me the six is gonna? So they might as well be saying, "Fool, they shooting live movies."
Yeah, I mean, pretty much it's photorealistic. They already demoed the next Street Fighter. The next Street Fighter is one of the most advanced Street Fighter game versions I have ever seen in my life.
Okay,
It looks so real that I might buy it. That's how good it looks. They're gonna go. It's
what's
now,
what's the
and
best
there's
TV?
already one that's coming to the PS5. It's like a photorealistic horror survival game. That's giving you an example of what the PS6 is going to do. Those graphics are actually going to be standard on the PS6.
So what's the best TV to for compatibility?
Oh, now that's going to be the most important. because now you're gonna need to upgrade your TV because even if your current TV, if it's at 4K, it may not be able to keep. It may or it may not be able to keep up with 60 frames per second. So now you got to look at something that has a high resolution. You want to aim for something that's at least 1440p compatible.
1440.
Yep, 1440 is pretty much the bare minimum in the future.
What's the highest resolution out now? Is there a 5K?
8K,
It's
8K.
8K?
8K,
Yep.
yeah. Hmm.
Man, I'm going for 8K then. Fuck all that.
I mean, it truthfully, if you go ahead and buy one now, you're gonna pay a hell of a lot of money for it, but you are you
All
are
right.
in preparation. And keep in mind, if it's Sony, the
Let me
Sony
see that
sets
850.
will not be as compatible with the PlayStation 6. So you got to watch out of Sony directly. Because if you go out and buy a Sony set, you may be shooting yourself in the foot. This is where the tariffs really gonna come in because Samsung is getting tariffed. So
But how the fuck Sony make PlayStation and their Sony television isn't compatible with their device? That makes no sense.
different divisions, and Sony likes to get ahead of themselves. And again, before a console is released out, they got to go through so much testing and all this and that. They put out a TV set a lot. They could turn over a TV set a lot quicker than a console.
I'm a Samsung guy myself. You feel me?
Me too.
So it's okay. All right. So
Yeah,
we in agreement. Shit,
I
my
don't
phone
see
yeah,
the night.
Samsung.
yeah.
I don't see the
Samsung.
night.
I wish we can get out of this tariff issue, but we can't. And so right now you're looking at what 15% tariff added on to the regular price.
For TVs, they that expensive now? I've seen them in Walmart, bro. They ain't that expensive.
That's why I got my
Because
TV
the
Pro.
current wait till the current stock get bought out. I mean, just trust me. Just wait till GTA. Wait till we get closer to the GTA 6 release and watch them TVs go out. And that's when them tariffs gonna kick everybody in their behind.
I'm trying to get a TV like, damn, probably Christmas.
You're gonna
I
be
got
paying
the
the
same
tariff.
TV.
I'm
I
paying
got
Yeah,
the
tariff.
same.
So when?
yeah,
Right now or
Yeah,
yeah.
right
The
now.
September?
tariffs went into effect after the tariffs actually. Well, he gave what 90 days, but I think Japan's is actually now pretty much in place. But I mean, you still gonna be paying a tariff, a 15% tariff on it. That's a lot. It's no joke. That's why everybody's slowing down on building their stuff because them tariffs gonna kick us. Sadly, it's gonna kick us in the butt. Cost of gaming gone up for real,
Yeah.
dog. It's an eye opener. I mean, little old girls that get jealous over video games want to come up in your house and smash your shit. Oh, now that's gonna be a felony, considering how much you paid for it. Oh yeah, it's gonna be a felony, straight up, considering what you paid for it. Yeah. Dudes up there smashing their TV sets after football games and stuff. Now they gonna stop that when they pay that price for it.
And shooting that TV.
Yeah, yeah, and you gonna want it. I mean, when you see the display, you can actually look this stuff up now because there's a
Yep.
lot of demos out on YouTube of it showing you the technology and what things look like. You gonna want to buy it. It looks good. Football
Yeah, that's
games
what
look
I said.
good.
That's what I said to
You
myself. When I saw the demonstration of it, I said, "Oh shit, I gotta buy this."
when okay WWE, if you notice how they got the cameras when they're walking down or when they're doing the announcement for a title match, and you see how the camera's moving in, and you kind of if you watch it on a big screen TV, how you feel like you right there. Oh, them new sets, you gonna feel like you right there. You are standing in the ring. Those are and those are 8K to 12K cameras that they're using. About a good $131,000 a piece.
I would advise anybody if you want to get this system, you better start saving now.
I mean, yeah, it's gonna be something. They another thing that they're looking at doing because more and more stuff is gonna be available from the cloud. I mean, they are already updating stuff on PSN network to get prepared for this future rollout. But yeah, the PS6 is on its way. If it doesn't drop in 26, it's gonna easily be dropping in 27 because they're halfway through designing it.
Looks forward.
56.
And there's a lot of big projects that they are gonna make sure that this stuff is in place because Amazon, there will always be Prime. Amazon has now secured not only Voltron, they got Fallout. They also have a Mass Effect show that's being made, and also God of War. That's right. Triple H just got casted as Kratos to do Kratos'
And
body for the God of War.
Moss said what's up to everybody.
What's
What's
up,
up, Brother
Moss?
Mark?
And Moss said he's a Samsung guy.
Yep. Them Samsung. I mean, when I saw which manufacturers gonna get hit directly, I saw because I knew it was gonna, I knew it was gonna be Sony, Samsung. Our favorite stuff out of Japan, in Taiwan. Yeah, Samsung. The Samsung TV set's gonna be the most tariff hit electronic that you can buy. It's gonna be expensive, bro. It's gonna be expensive.
Blue Jays up 5-0 on the Rockies. But yeah, getting back to you were saying, yeah, man. When I saw it, I said next time you pull up, I'll bring it up to you. But it does look good. And you're gonna get it. You better save up for it, folks.
Yeah, you better save up for it because
I might not
you're gonna
order
might
it
take a
for
loan
either.
out to buy one
I might
because
not
it's
order
gonna.
it for either. When it gets close, I'm gonna order it online, bro. I ain't gonna waste my time going to.
I know sports fanatics are gonna go crazy over that over those AK sets. It's just gonna happen. You're gonna
Yeah,
want an 8K set. You're gonna want one. Because sports in that resolution, it looks good, man. Any sport. I mean, I might really even get into hockey because I can see the puck.
there you go.
That's it.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, man.
But
I
I
don't
can't
blame
wait
you.
for GTA 6. I, I really can't wait for GTA 6. It's gonna cause a massive cultural change.
Raven, will we see you? That game is out. 305. Any of you guys? Or you guys gonna be long gone?
Like crazy.
You guys are nuts.
Please like, share, subscribe. Please hit the cash app. I got to pay this stuff off. Oh yeah.
Bro, when that come out, and it's in Miami too, bro. I'm be in a cocoon, dog.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. And for you in Florida, you ain't gonna really want to let your peoples know what kind of gear you got because they got when they see them price tags, bro. You don't want to get got. You know what I'm saying? So plan out accordingly for real.
I totally agree.
I mean,
That's
for
why I
real,
said
it's
just close
you,
my
you
mind.
you way over a price. You way over a price line that you gonna be like, oh, you got this? All right, we'll just wait for you to leave.
Yep.
Don't worry about that, bro. If I got it to take it, bro, you gonna get everything I got.
Say no, because honestly, everybody pretty much got their in home security with their cameras, so they can look at their house directly from their phones. That's gonna become standard.
Yeah, my shit.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
move
So
my television goes to the camera.
yeah. So look out, look out because you gonna be paying a pretty penny, bro. It ain't gonna be cheap.
Ain't nothing cheap, bro. So I already got it. I'm just waiting for it. I've been waiting, bro. I got the first GTA. Just like I told you, I'm a PlayStation guy. I got the first GTA, the disc, the first PlayStation game, and I
Same
still
dream.
Yeah, and I still remember when it came out. Before it came out, you remember that television show called Hard Copy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bro, they said that game was gonna destroy the world, and it did. Go back, look it up. Maybe it's on YouTube somewhere. Go to where Hard Copy put out a report about that game.
GTA 6 is gonna make people go crazy.
Right.
I
Five is
mean,
still making.
I,
Five changed everything. Five.
I just can't wait. I just really can't wait to hear the females bitching about he just want to stay home and play GTA. Oh, they gonna be mad. They gonna be mad. They gonna be mad. They gonna be mad. I mean, there's
Better
a
get.
lot. Even
You
my
better get it in
bowling is
now.
coming back to GTA.
You better get it in now.
CJ.
Yep.
You know, get it in now. You're gonna be in. I'm telling you, a cocoon for.
You know, people gonna be in a cocoon for real. People gonna be like, I want to work from home from now on.
I'll miss you guys, by the way. I may be dead by the time.
Catch me on Twitch.
Maybe I'll skip it altogether and wait till that system comes out. I don't play the
Yeah,
new.
it's the primary thing they trying to get the resolution. The resolution is the key. And now it's a big difference. You can have an outdated TV set, but when you can have an outdated TV set that'll play the game, but it's not going to show the best of the game. And you know how on the PS5 you got your so-called power boost where you can boost it. Well, the PS5 Pro you can boost it up a little bit. Yeah, and that's still that still is nowhere comparison to a PC graphics card. PC graphics cards are about, I would say, 4 times more powerful. And so it's like for us that looking at buying these expensive NVIDIA cards, we're going to be damn near 10 years ahead of the console. The console is actually weak compared to the PC. And that's another purpose why they're trying to go ahead and push the 6 because they got to do in order to have these type of graphics, you got to upgrade. There's no way around it. You cannot. You can try to go ahead and cut back here and there to cut down costs, but if you want to have the best graphics, you're gonna pay that cost
Okay, so since you know all that, why is the PSP a collector's item? And
because
why
it's original.
and
Even I
why
have one. I
and why
got it right
jailbreak it?
here. Yeah, yeah. Especially if you got one that's not brick. You can do a lot with that. You can hack. I
Okay,
can
that's what
hack.
I mean. What's the difference
Yeah.
between it and the later generations, and why everybody want that one opposed to the other ones?
Besides nostalgia, say for instance, if I want to join on somebody's Wi-Fi, I could just go right in and ride on their Wi-Fi without a password.
Mm. And you can't
Oh
do
my!
that with
I
any
got I
other
got the
other
OG. I
handheld.
got the OG Vita, and I ordered a pizza off of the thing.
Damn.
Okay, which one was the first one? The Vita,
The
right?
one with the OLED screen. Well, the one with one they had one with the hard screen, and then they came out one with the OLED screen. It's a little bit of a larger screen that takes
Hold
up the
on,
whole console.
hold on. Let me see which one the one I got, because I went and they told me I got a collector's item. Hold on, make sure that. Yeah, I got the PS Vita, the big old, the one with the whole screen with a
Yeah, that's it.
joystick.
That's it. That's it. You got the same one I got.
So why is that the best one? Why everybody's like going gaga? They'll give me all kind of money for that one.
Because the later screen was a more doable soft screen. It just wasn't as big as that one. I mean, there is a difference in size. It's basically a screen size.
Okay, so they said that jailbreaking on that one is better. How?
You got to talk to a hacker that can actually jailbreak it. Because
There are
you can do,
videos on
like I said, you can
jailbreaking it
ride.
on
You can actually
online.
ride. You can ride Wi-Fi. You can make free phone calls from it.
The one I was looking at, I seen a video where the guy jailbroke it, and he basically could play any handheld game ever.
Yeah.
I'm talking about
Yeah.
Mario
And that was
Kart,
now
everything.
that actually happened. That are see, that's the thing about the handhelds. That's why people, when Sony drops a new handheld, that's why people rush out and get it. The PS5 Portal, you know what that is, that came with the PS5, that big old screen. That thing, when it first shipped out, you can actually play PlayStation games directly on it. And Sony had to put a patch in to cut people off from doing it because it wasn't supposed to work like that. It was
Yeah,
supposed to only be used for remote play.
uh, so what do you mean play
Yeah.
PlayStation games?
I mean,
Just
originally they figured out a way that they could literally just download every single game off the PS store and play it directly on the portal. All PS5 formatted games at that.
yeah, that's the jailbreak that you could do on a video Vita. It's called what they call it, mirror something.
Mirror.
I forgot. I
Yeah.
forgot the
And
name of
so
it, but
Sony blocked that
basically,
off because they was like, oops, we didn't want it to function like that. Because basically they'd also cut off their upcoming Vita.
but they can't stop that technology. You remember that's that whole thing Soldier Boy was talking about. He put out a
Oh, yes, they can. The new
okay. You
rule
remember that
now.
thing? You remember that thing Soldier Boy? He put out his own game system,
Oh yeah.
and
Oh
it was
yes, they
supposed to
can.
be
Oh yeah. Yeah, that's a code out there that now Sony has where, say for instance, and this is part of the new conduct, is actually part of conduct rules because this is what Rockstar decided to do, and they talked to Sony on how to ban people from playing. They can now, you mean, yeah, you can go ahead and get it, but don't connect that thing to the internet because as soon as it does and it hits that server and it has your MAC address, if you're doing something illegal, they can now brick your whole stuff down. They can brick you
Remember
permanently.
back in the 90s? Well, I know exactly what you're saying. Remember back in the 90s, if you had a cable box and you buy this card, my dad did this, God bless his soul. You buy a card for like $25 and you get all the cable channels, and all you have to do is pay for basic cable. That's what you're talking about right now. If you hook up your shit and they catch you, you're done. Yeah.
You're
mm,
done. The second it connects, yeah, the second it connects to the internet, boom, it's boom. They realize, oh, this is unauthorized. Boom, they can now shut your whole thing down. It started out at all the trolls that was in GTA 5 that was doing all kinds of stuff, and they figured out a way that not only they could just ban you from, they're like, how can you just ban me from a game? I can just go out and create a new account, or have a friend buy it. No, 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 no. They can now lock directly onto you, and they can ban you for life.
so they'll ban the IP address.
No, it's not just no. It's a little bit more than that because they also have your personal information. Because again, you gotta type in all your
How?
personal information when you sign up now.
What do
So
you
it's
mean
like
personal
they
information?
got your
All you
address, they got your phone number, they got your credit card number, your debit card number. They use that, trace
oh,
that back. Boom.
hold up. All right. Now I ain't finna tell everything, but first I set up everything in a business name, right? That's one. Two, I'm on the PlayStation Network. I've never had to put my real name on anything. You feel me? Like I don't have my name on nothing. So you can't tell me I have to put my real name and real address and shit. I don't do that shit. If you get
Look it
anything
up.
off of my
Go back
credit
to Reddit
card, you
and
you
type
getting a
in
business
how
address.
people got banned. I mean, you not on there doing anything wrong. I'm
No,
talking
but I'm
about
just saying,
I
how
don't
can
know. You guys stop.
you feel me? How why why people put their
how.
real information in? You get what I'm saying? Like you don't have to.
No, you don't have to, but every single unit has its own code. So it's like when you connect to, it's basically like you connect to the central server. Boom, they ID that box, and then boom, they go ahead and permit you to pass through the gate.
Got you.
So I mean, it's
Okay.
basically like it's almost like two-step authentication. only except it's more serial than that. But yeah,
So
they know how
they
to
kicking
brick
you
you.
they kicking you off the PlayStation server.
They will kick you off the PlayStation. You will be permanently banned for life.
Damn. So why people
I mean,
play
that's because
GTA
fools were doing
5?
things like swatting, stalking females, stalking other players, harassing. They were doing. I mean, they got crazy. That's why they went ahead and went with this hard, strict ban.
What's crazy? I've been watching. I didn't even know this was a thing, but T Grizzly got the Grizzly World thing, the RP, the role play part of it, the PlayStation, and he built his own server, and he makes money off that server. And it basically he mirrored the entire GTA world, but they do their own thing in there. But you got to pay to play to get in there.
Hmm.
So I be wondering how can he do that off of a game like Rockstar, but they have all these bans against people. Is it because he built his own server?
Because he built his own private server.
But he mirrored the exact game, bro. Everything in the
Yeah,
game, like the
yeah. I mean, they can do
weapons,
that.
the layout, everything.
Yeah, they can do that. I mean, there was a guy like in Star Wars Galaxies when Star Wars Galaxy shut down. They did an emulation and they built it up on their private servers. And the developer again will allow it. Some developers will allow it, but you got to look out for the ones that don't. So I mean, again, and while he has his up and running, he has it up and running now. By 2026, 27, that could change. Copa,
There you go.
Mm.
yeah, it's part of that Copa law. So yeah, they change shit. They want
That
everybody
should
on
be
their
crazy.
best behavior.
You ever watch the GTA RP modes, the role playing they be doing on the PCs?
Yeah, I've logged in a few of those servers and watched a little bit of it.
Bro, the pay to play is crazy. $100 just to get in,
Mhm.
and then basically they trade like a black diamond is $1. So a hundred black diamonds equals $100, and this is real money. And
Real
someone could
money.
actually go in there and actually rob you of your money. They take your money
Yeah.
and it goes in their cash app.
Yeah.
What?
Now we've been doing now players in MMOs been doing that for a long time, and in Eve Online it was debated because Eve Online was definitely one of the most expensive because people like I could sell my account and my account. I have several accounts with Eve Online. I could sell it for about a total of $5,000 because I on one of my accounts I'm a Titan pilot. That's the top tier in game ship. It's basically a floating city and I could sell it for $5,000. If I did sell it for $5,000 and the developers find out that I had an account and I sold it off for real money, I'm banned for life. And they watch Titan pilots specifically because you play Eve Online is a game that now you can go ahead and buy experience points, but it's actually a real time game. So, it'll take you actually in range of 1 week to actual 3 months to actually learn the skill. So you build this up over time. Your account actually gains value, real time value over time because there are people out there that say, dude, I notice you're flying this. And I notice your character probably has this in order to fly this ship. I'll wire you $1,200 just so I can have your account.
No, I
Yeah.
got something like that going on. You ever played War Supremacy?
No, but my players have talked about it.
Yeah, I play that, and it's the same concept. You build up an army, you build up a city. You know what I'm saying? You build up all that weapons and all that over time, and then you either join a coalition. You know what I'm saying? You could build your shit up if you know what you're doing into a
Oh yeah.
superpower. You feel me? Like I usually play
Oh
with
yeah.
Mozambique in Africa, so people want to buy
Oh
my
yeah.
account all the time because of my kill to death ratio. So I know what you're talking about.
Oh yeah. I was telling Kuda the other night because Kuda's like, "What the hell are you talking about, Goon Swarm?" I'm like, "You don't know about the Goon Swarm for the Federation? They the most elite hacker, legion gamers in the world. Those are the type of guys that make those type of purchases. And typically when they buy that account from you, ain't no telling what they're about to do to it. Ain't no telling what they're about to use it for. So yeah, it's so big that Department of Justice is looking into it. You know what I'm saying?
No,
Because I
I
mean, you
know.
could turn
I
that into so much.
No, I know my game, the games I've been in over the years. It has to have some type of military implication because it's people from around the whole world, and all
Absolutely.
the entire game is military strategy. Come
Yeah.
on, fool! Like, and you got people talking in their language
Yep.
in the chat board. You see hieroglyphics, nigga. I'm like, what the fuck is this? This is not even English. There's some
Yep.
Arabic symbols and everything. I'll be like, yo, what is going on here?
China. Yep. Yep.
So,
Uh, it
and the whole
started.
thing, and
The,
they practice war games.
oh,
So,
absolutely. Even
so
Line is the OG of that. Because when I got in, I didn't realize one. I was like, "Oh wow, this is an international game because there's so many people from different countries." And then I immediately
exactly,
thought, like, "Oh shit." I wonder if y'all
exactly.
being watched because it is, foreign countries,
They're
playing with
watching
regular
how
people
they're watching how you strategize in a real military combat in real
in a
time.
real military combat. And then yeah, I mean the people that I play with, they're in the military, and I'm talking high up. Right? I mean
Right?
all ranks.
I've met them,
Uh-huh.
bro. And the level I'm on, they'll come in the in our private chats, and they'll tell me, "Yo, I'm in this such and such branch." I'll be like, "Yo." They'll be like,
Uh-huh.
for you to be talking to me, you know what you're doing.
Uh-huh. Oh, they for real. Yeah. I mean, our most popular guy and Eve Online is the one that died in the Benghazi embassy. He was on with us. And that's when it really got exposed that hey, high level ranks of Pentagon play it, CEOs of your top Fortune 100 play it, everybody play it. And due to that, they got to keep their eye on it. They were it was Eve Online back then. It was Eve Online and World of Warcraft because Department the
Oh,
Department of Homeland Security, as well as the DOJ and the Pentagon, was like, we got to watch these online games because we got to check for people that are trying to recruit radicals, extremists for the next terrorist attack and stuff, which did go on. So they was like, boom, they all over it. They watching it. So it's like
Hey,
now, just be careful with your private servers and don't let your private servers. That's one thing why I do not like Discord. Discord, we've been using Discord for the past 20 freaking years, 25 freaking years. It has so many back doors where the feds can come in and listen to you, and a lot of goofy servers like, you can't do anything if I'm talking crazy. Bullshit. Bullshit. You will have the FBI knocking on your door.
like
I
San
mean,
Andreas.
Discord has a major backdoor for law enforcement and government officials. They do it all the time. I hated Discord. We use Discord as a back alley in case like in game a war break out. They need Titan pilots to come out so we could jump a whole fleet in to somewhere or something like that. So it would give us instant notifications. Just like when you use Slack, I mean, TeamSpeak. These are all online apps that you can use that you utilize within MMOs. All of that is monitored by the feds, especially now.
When you get 5 stars,
There
like
was
it's
a kid over in the UK that was playing Call of Duty, and he just kept beating this guy. He just kept beating this guy. This guy got so mad that the guy was like, I'm gonna find you. I'm gonna find you. So the kid was like, yeah, right. You can't find me. Well, turned out that dude worked for British military. He was a high ranking commando. He somehow, some way figured out that kid's MAC address, knocked on that kid's door. It's like, I'm right here now. What you gonna say?
damn.
Kid quit. Oh yeah. Oh, Russia. Russia's even worse. Russia players will be like, if you really want us to take him down, we go to his house and cut the power from his house. He would never connect to the internet again.
Damn.
Yeah, they don't play around. They don't play around. You think American gamers are crazy? That ain't. We don't hold shit compared to people in Europe.
Or in Asia. Asia, they really live and die for this shit.
Yeah. They'll sit up and they'll do a marathon. My record of staying awake is 2 weeks. I will not. I don't think I'm capable of doing it now. I think I can go ahead and do it. I usually do a heavy gaming session of about maybe 2 days because over the weekend and what have you, if I'm really playing something fun. But I mean, I'm nowhere near my maximum, which is 2 weeks. But in Taiwan, Japan, there's been kids. You've seen this, read this in the newspaper. Kids up there dying in the internet cafe because they didn't eat because they had to find a Pokemon or some crazy stuff. Yeah, man, you got some diehard gamers out there. And the people in Eve really, really is part of that culture. Now, I mean, they don't have just diehard gamers, they have full-fledged gaming families. The dad plays, the mama plays, the kids play. They all suit up and cosplay, go to the conventions, they fly up to Iceland or what have you, or wherever it's being held in Amsterdam and Vegas. Well, I tried to go to the one in Vegas. When I went to the one in Vegas, that's when the shootout, the mass shooting occurred in Vegas. That was my first and last time really in Vegas. Because if it wasn't for my homeboy who was in the military, he recognized that 50 caliber shot, pushed us down because we were walking toward the concert. We were actually down the street from the concert when it happened, and he pushed me down. He's like, "Get down!" I was like, "What the fuck?" He's like, "Somebody shooting a 50 caliber." He just started looking up at the hotel windows, looking for something broke out. And that's when we was like, "What?" That was right before our Eve Online convention.
Damn.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And the guys that I flew with, one of the most elite PvP groups that was in the game in NoSec, well respected, and they consisted of people from the UK, Canada, Japan, Taiwan, the Philippines. We also had a few friendly Russians. A lot of Russians are really friendly, believe it or not. Even the ones in the military. You know, but we will all be on comms, just like I'm talking to y'all right now. We'll be on comms, just really talking to them, talk about various things. When Trump was about to get elected that first term, they were talking about that. And they was like, we never really want to go to war with y'all because we actually like y'all. That's what Russians was telling us and stuff. And we was like, you know what, y'all are actually okay. And China actually got wary of the interaction with their players and everybody else. So they had to build a separate server just to keep the players within China to stay within China. They couldn't really talk to us after the trial when China realized, oh shit, we can't have our people just talking to the West openly and stuff. So I mean, yeah, it's a big deal. It really is a big deal.
Stay with PS2, no PS5. I don't want. I don't
Well,
want. I do not
I
want
mean,
to.
I guess everybody with PS5s can go ahead and trade theirs in for that PS6, but they gonna be in a state of shock when they finally see that trailer drop for the PS6.
I'm
What?
saying.
You
I'm
gonna
gonna stay
bring a
with two.
PS6 after it's got my PS?
Stay with two. I don't want none
Yeah,
hooked up to this internet.
yeah. And Mace, so Godzilla is being made. It's began. It looks like I guess we're getting a movie version of what that Earth Force, the military, the military group that was always flying around with Godzilla and stuff, trying to stop him. I guess they're in it. They finally make their big screen they big screen debut in the modern era, and it is really looking like it is Space Godzilla after all. So you know,
I'm
it is
looking
what it is.
I was looking at
The,
Godzilla. What's it? I say about 3 weeks ago when Godzilla took on a little caterpillar. When that caterpillar.
Miami, that movie does not exist. That that movie is off the record. Repeat: Godzilla versus Mothra, number two, 1992. Number one, 1964. Those movies are they don't exist. Off the
I'm talking about the one.
embarrassment. It's embarrassment. Losing to a a damn caterpillar.
When that monster let that gas out and killed everybody.
Yeah, I know, Raven. He's talking about the smog monster. And Mr. Miami told me he was singing "Save the Earth." Kidding me? Got to be kidding me.
well, the guy that was from Jurassic Park, the OG,
Yeah,
I guess. He's now joined on. He's
yeah, the
gonna be in
Godzilla.
it.
Yeah,
Yeah, so it's like it's coming together, and I'm keeping close eye on The Rock and John Cena movements because I know they are about to make some departures here because they're gonna be in the next Transformers movie. So I'm waiting for that. So I'm like, okay,
Moore said that we'll get right back to Godzilla in a second. This is for Mr.
That
Miami.
Fast and Furious, I'm ready
Moore
for that
said,
movie too.
Miami. Moore said that Alcantara got his ass spanked by the Astros tonight.
I know. See, yeah, but I did looked it on my phone.
There you go. Back to Godzilla. Raven, look. You know how I feel about the American made. After they did the first one, which was excellent, I'm talking Godzilla
I,
King of the
I like
Monsters.
I like I like both. Moss.
Like Raven has self-proclaimed he's seen the movie over 7,000 times. I do believe it.
yes.
Couldn't turn his fan back on. It's hot in here.
Look, Raven's nuts with that movie. It was a damn good movie, especially the last 45 minutes when they're fighting in Fenway Park. You
His
know, Raven,
eyes
true
struggle.
story. Raven, true story. The Red Sox got more people going to tour that stadium because of the Godzilla King Ghidorah fight there. I'm dead serious. They get a lot of tourists for that.
Yeah.
It was a great battle. Folks, if you're not into monsters killing each other, then I don't know you.
Yeah.
Sorry. I'll never forget when I first saw that movie in the theater. To see Rodan's eyes popping out when he was fighting Ghidorah, that shit scared the hell out of me. And I saw that in the
I
theater.
love how they did Rodan. I really did love how they did Rodan. Rodan was good, and then he kind of played like a star scream role overall. So I was like,
Johnny
yeah.
Rodan. That's my boy, Johnny Rodan.
Hey, coach, I got some breaking news.
Let's hear it.
You gonna say, dang, we just lost Lauren Anderson
Yeah. We lost Lonnie Anderson. My prayers to her.
last night.
She gets to join her husband, Burt Reynolds.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, she died
This is
last
for
night.
real.
I saw somebody in the
Everybody
chat
died last
yesterday was saying that rest in peace, Lonnie Anderson. I thought how they people like to troll, so I was thinking that was a troll.
This is for real. This is real.
Yeah, she died 79 years old.
WKRP.
Now that was a lady that kept it classy, 100%. She was
Yeah.
a sex symbol, and she kept it 100% classy. May she rest in peace.
Rest in peace. That used to be the show back then. Now we're back to
And we just,
Godzilla. Sound like Mace a little bit.
He sure did. Again, I'm still pissed off, and they ran the movie again, and this goes to show you, 305, that these young uh, millennials and Gen Z, they don't know a damn thing about the Godzilla factor. I'm
Uh-uh.
tired of these people
I,
trying to
I done
tell.
seen, I'm sorry,
I,
Mace.
I'm
Go ahead.
I'm tired to hear these young people try to tell me that that bullshit. Who's the leader of the manosphere again? Raven, you be in his room all the time.
I'm not in those rooms anymore as much. What,
Okay,
BGS?
but
I don't know.
no, no,
I don't know. I don't even know if he
I'm
claimed the leadership.
there, but the point is that was a goddamn movie he would have produced. That was such manosphere, that movie. It was sickening. And for these young people to tell me this is one of the best movies ever, they don't know what the hell they're talking about.
Oh well, I got words against those haters about the manosphere since Mrs. Obama labeled us as extremists for having our own opinions and standards. So I'm like, well, you can go, where you can go with that. So, but I saw some concept arts from this new movie, and it kind of hints of where they're going. The It looks like Shimu. That was the big
Yeah, yeah,
ice.
the fake Ungulus, yeah, the fake Ungulus. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. It looks like she's gonna get killed in the next movie. Space Godzilla's gonna kill her,
I ain't gonna
and
shed
that's
a tear.
gonna, oh no, it's gonna hit a lot of hearts.
What's
Some
up, Sister
kids gonna be
Malena?
upset over that.
The
They
last,
already. I mean, when the concept photos leaked out, people was already in the rage about it. But it looks like that's gonna be the pull you in part of the film. That's what you're gonna get behind Kong and Godzilla.
you and the the young millennials and Gen Z enjoy that. I'll be watching hockey when that movie comes out next year.
In
Oh
2 months.
well, I mean, it looks like it's gonna be kind of this one ain't gonna be a little light. It's gonna be kind of dark because I mean the concept art was pretty violent what they did to Shimo, or what got Space Godzilla does to Shimo.
Probably
So
do what Mecha Godzilla did to Ungulus 50 years ago when he broke Ungulus's jaw. I'll never forget Mecha Godzilla for that.
Years ago.
no, yeah, it will rival it. I mean, it is kind of graphic. Put it to
But
you like that.
I could care less for Shimo. So these women who go watch these movies who are Mafra cheerleaders, they'll have something else to cry about now.
Yeah, they're gonna have, yeah. I mean, if it goes into production and is actually part of the film, which usually those sketches are, those concepts are, people gonna be a little bit upset. But realistically, I have never known Space Godzilla to be that violent.
Neither do I when I think about it. No, I don't. And shout out to Melina, she's back in the building.
What's
Yeah,
up, Melina?
What's up, Sister Malena?
I don't look at it either.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, that's where they coming with it. That this Space Godzilla is gonna be. I mean, it's graphic. It's graphic. People gonna be a little bit. I mean, if they do go with that scene, it's gonna be one of the most graphic scenes in the MonsterVerse ever. And we was like, no, y'all
Ain't
can't do
right.
that. No, y'all just can't. Kids gonna be upset with that. The kids gonna be crying and asking to leave if they see Shimu like that.
Why
So
are the
we'll just
children
see.
there, by the way? Why are the children there? These movies are not for children. Why are they there?
Because
I
it's a
mean,
big monster mash movie.
There's
It's
not,
it's
it's not a Disney movie that's coming out in Marination. Keep the kids out of the theater. And when I was
gonna
there,
be
what the
Mortal
hell movie did
Kombat.
my nephew go to see? What was it? Oh, it was that damn uh 1.0. Well, I forget the name of it. I just said it a minute ago. That's how much that movie disgusts me. Uh, the 12-year-old kid told his parents it's the best movie he's ever seen. I said, "You out of your goddamn mind?
Damn.
Oh, you that?" And his mother was cracking up because he knows what I'm talking about. I said, "Youngin, really, Dad?" And his father looks at me and he shakes his head. Says, "I'll talk to him." He whispered to me, "I'll talk to him when we get home." And his mother was laughing because he knew what I was talking about. If that is the best movie, that little 12-year-old scene in the Godzilla saga, God help America's, God help Toho. That was a Toho Productions embarrassing, and I'm glad that they're gonna come back hardcore for the next one, which should be out next spring. It's all yours, Raven. You love these American movies.
Yeah, I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, if they move forward on that concept, kids are gonna be traumatized. That's what we hit them up and say, "Nah, you gotta change that." Nah, homeboy. Yeah, the kids may like a little bit of violence, but they ain't gonna be able to stand seeing that happen to Shimu because one, Shimu is a girl, and
Yeah, I
two,
know.
yeah, and two, seeing a female kaiju character die like that is gonna be kind of, anticlimactic. So, we hoping
Look,
that they go ahead and tone it down. But it does look like she's gonna die in the next film, and that's gonna set off the battle between because it's basically about Godzilla is gonna get revenge. And he can definitely use that as a catalyst to get revenge and go up against Space
uh,
Godzilla.
we're gonna skip Godzilla for a second. Melina's asking about GTA San Andreas. He loved that game. Go ahead, talk about it.
Sandrias, well, I just got done being Sandrias about 2 days ago.
No,
I
you know
did
that's
two
not true.
playthroughs of San Andreas.
I just got done beating it because I had to
And,
fight Officer Timpson
and let me
at shoot at his fire truck, and after I shot the fire truck, he ran into a bridge, and the game was over.
and let me say this real quick. I'll let you guys keep talking about San Andreas. You know that I am bored, and I'm letting you guys talk about San Andreas. Let me say this for the world to hear. Moss, you the motherfucking man, bro. Appreciate you. You're the man, bro. Now you guys can talk about San Andreas and watching the Angels right
I'm gonna keep the tradition up. I mean, I purposely have not completed the GTA 5 single player, the story. I usually complete that by the time the next game come out, so I won't be lost in the new characters and old characters and know what's going on. So I'm just waiting, and I'm waiting patiently and build up and ready
now.
for
There you
that
go.
hardware upgrade.
He bring back CJ.
There you go. So,
CJ is back.
He's back.
Yeah, they already confirmed that. Yeah, CJ, they always gonna have some characters from the previous game show up in the new one. But yeah, CJ's gonna be in it.
What about the ballers?
That I don't know about anyone else, but yeah, CJ is coming back. CJ and his homeboy. Because they've already done voice acting for the parts. A lot of the game is finished, believe it or not. They're just working on the. I mean, it's gonna be also one of the most expensive Grand Theft Auto games that ever hit the market. You're talking $120 when it come out, and that's the entry point.
$120.
yeah, 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 yeah.
Damn.
And let me add to that. One thing for the PS6, you better save your money for both the controller and the game. Because
Oh,
controller, I
most
heard, can go to
definitely.
89 bucks, and the games are gonna be like Ravens. They're gonna be $1 for the game.
Well, now also in
And you
order
got
for them
and
to
you got to get like one of them memory cards.
well, no, you ain't gonna no, you don't need no memory cards no more. I mean, no. I mean, it's gonna automatically ship with at least a terabyte. or 2 terabytes. But what they, in order to, ease the tariff on it, that they gonna go ahead and do bundles, and people might want to think of just buying stuff in bundles, because you are right, when you buy those individually, that's just gonna rank up your cost. But you might want to look at the bundle sets that they eventually come out with.
Yeah, and you will have no other choice, by the way, for this system to buy a bundle. That's why I'm saving up my money. Because
Yeah.
if you're waiting for the individual console, you can forget it. You're better off getting a bundle, and whatever happens with the accessories that come inside, so be it. And
No.
and when they do come on with bundle, Raven will agree with this. I'm making sure it has an extra controller, so I don't have to spend money on the controller.
Well, actually, it's now you can. What a lot of people are going to do, if they, because you know how GameStop can have their hangups here and there. People buy directly from Sony, and when you buy directly from Sony, not only Sony gives you notification of when it's shipped, they are watching that it's delivered via FedEx. And it's FedEx high priority, meaning that you're gonna have to sign off when you receive it, and also you're gonna get increment by increment updates where your hardware is at. They gonna make sure that it gets directly to the
Yeah,
buyer.
everything I buy now, everything I buy, they send me the tracking so I can follow them everywhere they go.
Oh, it's upgraded. You're gonna get automatic notifications increment by increment as it makes its way toward you. So you know where to be, and they're not gonna be able to deliver to anybody else in your house. They'll tell you straight up, hey, have your ID ready, and
Yeah,
then they'll go ahead and give it to you. So yeah, I might go ahead and do the Sony Direct path.
that's what I'm gonna do.
Yeah, because
Land
I
on the
mean, they
line.
got they got federal backing on this to watch over that stuff, because they don't want people to get bricks and stuff and boxes and all that. You can forget me going to Walmart and buying one. I can tell you that, because I ain't gonna be walking in the parking lot with that hardware.
I guess we just gonna be some. We just gonna be I'll be whipping somebody with one hand and with a button, PlayStation 6 in my arm.
Yeah, it's called, yeah, the entry, and this is the basic. This is the basic line. This don't even get you all the little trinkets that they normally throw in. You may get a little bit of digital cash to get you started, but it's gonna be like $120 start. They already got another one that's at $200, and then of course they're gonna come with another exclusive package where you get all the trinkets and statues and stuff and posters, which could be over $300.
And you better be outside. I'll be watching your package.
Hmm. Hmm.
Cause I had a
People
homeboy.
gonna people gonna spend some money for GTA 6.
Yeah, you have to, bro,
Cause I had
because
a
that's it.
homeboy. He bought a PlayStation 5. He was some bricks in there, and one almost hit me in the foot.
Yeah, that shit happens. I don't
I'm talking
trust.
about that mug just fell out the box almost, and that mug just said boop, boop. I
Hmm.
said that's Amazon for you.
Oh, and also Sony Pictures, because I mean, Sony Pictures is watching Kojima, because he's
Yeah,
working on the final Metal Gear. This is the actual final Metal Gear, and after that, he retires officially. So Sony Pictures, because they gonna give this guy a big send off, a big nice honorable send off in Japan. They're looking at doing a full fledged Metal Gear movie in his honor. Well, as he said, once he finished with that, he's done. He's retiring. So they're now pre-planning the Metal Gear live action film in his honor. And I gotta admit, I'm gonna be emotional when that game come out. I am. I'm gonna be real emotional when that game come out. So I'm like, this is it. There won't be another Metal Gear, but he did hint that he may leave something in there for them to carry on after it. But he said he's done.
Yeah, man, I feel you guys, man. You guys have been great tonight, man. Letting you guys talk whatever you want to talk. Too bad Mr. Miami missed our wrestling talk earlier.
See, I was eating my dinner.
Yeah, I ain't even bother watching tonight. I'm still waiting for the updates to come in. So I'm just like, oh, okay. I was happy for Alexa Bliss and Charlotte to win, but I already know that they gonna end up getting into a rivalry with each other. So that's gonna be short lived. And I sent Rhea Ripley if I sent a fan club a tweet saying that, whatever she decides, it looks like her and Io should become a tag team so they can get the belts or something. So, we'll see how they go. But
Happy hour.
yeah.
Mr. Miami happy hour.
Yeah, I was disappointed that Jade didn't get her belt.
Could have
I
won
was
that
thinking
belt
Jade was
Saturday.
gonna beat Tiffany Stratton.
I get the feeling that Jay Cardell, you want the truth? To be honest with you,
I
I
thought she was
think
gonna
two
win
things.
Saturday.
I think two things with her. Number one, fully, she's not fully polished yet, like some
I
of the
thought
other
all
girls I saw the other night. But more importantly, I think to Jay, and I don't think you two guys gonna like this because you guys love Jay. I think Jay loves the lifestyle more than she does winning a belt. I'm that serious.
Yeah, she's already off shooting a movie.
Yeah, she loves the lifestyle. She likes the lifestyle.
Yeah. Well, that mean that is her character arc. They already. I mean, I mean, like I said, man, Jade, I was like, you want to, I'm like, give her whatever the hell she wants because she is going to fill seats. And she has a good story. Black women need to have a role model like that, especially in today's age, man. And
You know
Jade has
what?
honestly kept it together. She ain't pulled no ratchet mess. She's been polished. I mean,
Well,
she's been positive.
let me ask you this question though, Raymond. If you got Bianca Belair, right? You have Trinity as part of royalty to the WWE. You don't think that Cargill sees all of this and she goes like this? Yeah, yeah, I know I can beat all these girls, but boy, I really love shopping in Rodeo Drive.
I mean, she's used to the money. I
I
mean, her
think she takes
husband.
the lifestyle, man. I think she does. I think she likes the lifestyle more than.
I mean, her husband spoiled the shit out of her. Do you
Well,
blame her?
Tony Phillips, Tony Phillips is a borderline MLB Hall of Famer. I see the man's entire career. He was a great player. He's not going to
Yeah,
get in, but he made a lot of money.
yeah. Oh, I mean, he spoiled the living crap out of her. So
Wouldn't
she
you if
can't.
you
I
had
mean,
that type of money and she was your lady?
I'll give her anything she wants.
There you
Yeah,
go. There you go.
yeah,
he got banked.
Yeah.
yeah. But I think while she was over in AEW developing, she was just like, I'm developing, and she already knew her role. Because I'm like, man, it's just a matter of time. I mean, it is, and Triple H said it, last night that he's impressed with how far she's came, and she has came. She's gotten better, but yeah, I mean, it's hard work. It's not like they can go from AEW to main event immediately. Some can, but otherwise else, They still got work to do. They got a lot of work to do. It's not easy.
Like Cody Rhodes.
I think Vince was a little bit easier on him than Triple H is, but you ain't gonna be able to out talk Triple H because he done it.
Not only that, the thing about Hunter, which I respect about him, what you just said is number two. Number one, if you're doing well, he's going to support you. I've seen some of his backstage scenes, bro. And he really cares about the wrestlers, especially the women wrestlers, behind the scenes that people don't really see. Like, when was it last year when Rhea Ripley finally won her belt back? Was it last year or the year
Yeah,
before?
Yeah.
Yeah,
yeah.
Triple H was the first one to congratulate her, and he was very moved by that. The thing about Triple H is, you said it, he's been in the trenches. Vince never been in no damn trenches. Oh, Vince know how to, well, I'm not going to say that, especially with, which I started the show off tonight in football, Mr. Miami. If you didn't hear about Christian Wilkins, bro, rewind,
Uh-uh.
rewind to the beginning. It's not funny, by the way. It's kind of, it's like I told my life story basically in the beginning of the show tonight about Kristen Wilkins, man. Raven, think of some of the things they said about Vince behind the scenes back in the 90s, and then you'll get the clue
Oh,
about
Vince used to
about the
rage
football,
in Michael Cole's ear. Ooh.
about the other things.
Ooh. I remember one time where Vince was screaming so much Michael had to take out his his ear clip.
Hey, all I know is this: Vince had a gold mine, and now Triple H has it. And I just think that the WWE is really going places. Raven, your Jerry World
Damn.
messing around again, always the drama. Vote the Mark
Yeah,
Woodfall.
yeah, Jerry. Yeah, Jerry has really, really set us off.
Let me say this real quick to Moss. Moss, it said that T'Chaka ain't gonna be ready to probably before the Olympics. Real talk, that's what they're saying. He's not ready.
Say again.
I was telling him about a hockey player because he said that the hockey player I told him about is on the front cover of EA NHL 26, which will the promo comes out Wednesday morning for that game. But back to the WWE, I think the WWE is in good hands, and I said that when the Philadelphia one was over. They did a great job. They really did.
Mhm.
You know,
Facts.
they did a good job in Philadelphia. Vegas, I think it's going to be a problem moving forward because they can't sell out. Hotel prices, especially in Las Vegas on the weekends, Raven could tell you, are astronomical.
$10,000.
Yeah, you're better off.
Yeah.
Yeah, I sent my mother to Vegas on Monday morning. It's 24-hour flights from Newark here in New York City, bro. I send her there Monday morning. She gets to Vegas about 3 o'clock, all Eastern time. She rests, she relaxes, take a shower, take a nap, and then she takes her old sexy self down and gamble all night. Cause she loves doing it. My mother loved playing the the slot machines, the crack tables. So,
And the other bad part, because Triple H was like, he's gonna make sure tickets were affordable. That was a lie. TKO has ruined that.
yep.
Ticket prices have soared for WWE events.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they are eye opener expensive now.
This is what I said to Melina, and I said it to 305. Wrestling, unfortunately, has joined the elite. Like hockey here in America is a rich person's sport. To go to wrestling events, it's for rich people. I'm talking about the SummerSlam, Royal Rumble, uh, WrestleMania, and the one that's in November. I forgot the name of that. Mr.
Crown
Man.
Jewel.
Oh yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
I want to say it was only one. It was only one president box that was full at Met Field. The whole other row for the president row that was empty.
Yep. Yeah, even the upper deck was empty. That's
Yeah,
why
it was
we
empty.
only 52,000. That stadium hosts 80,000.
Yeah.
Man, I tried with Jerry World to get off this damn soap opera talk. Mace, what's happening? Thought you were with Moss, no WWE. Hey, Moss, it's a dead night, man. Come on. It's dead right now. Let's not kid ourselves, Moss. You know I'm not doing the NBA. All right, I gave Luka Doncic. Oh, this gonna get really pissed off. If you haven't seen the new Luka Doncic, folks, Luka is chiseled now.
Yeah, he took a break so he could lose some weight.
He's not a Pillsbury Doughboy like he was in Dallas. But you know what, folks? The Lakers better have signed him yesterday on Saturday because Luka knows he becomes a free agent. 29 teams are going after him.
That's cause he over here out there in California sucking on them juices on them old West Coast fruits and stuff. He missed that Texas food. I know he does. Traitor.
And you know the reason why they got rid of Luca, and you know the NBA didn't let it out, but we all know now, and I've been telling you folks this for years, the NBA is coerced. Now the Maverick fan, to me, getting my boy Cooper Flag, you're gonna get a superstar right away.
I don't know. I don't
I
care.
got Dallas going to the finals, folks. Luca going to kill now. Yeah, but there's only one problem with that, Moss. He still can't play defense. I am kidding. I'm in even doing Monday baseball. Come on. Padres, Angels, and Cardinals. That's what you bet on tonight. Me, I got the Angel game behind me. I'm not really paying attention to it. That tells you how much of a slow night it is, you know? But we got
Mm.
exhibition games this weekend. So Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Dolphins Sunday, 1 o'clock Eastern, 11 o'clock Moss's time on the N.F.L Network. Dolphins at Chicago.
Yep.
Mr. Miami, how many wins do you see for Jacksonville this year? You don't want to know my number, but how many wins do you see for your Duval County?
to my new
The
ball.
Jaguars. The Jaguars, yeah.
I can see Jacksonville. I say about 6, 7 wins.
I got them at 3 wins, folks.
3 wins.
I think that team is a disaster. The whole franchise. I mean, I
I
understand why
think
Ray was pissed off at the Cowboys, but how you like to be a Jaguar fan right now?
I can see Jaguars win. I say about 6 or 7 or 8. One of them two.
Good luck with that, 305. Good luck with that. Oh,
Or
man.
something like that. See, I got Tampa Bay.
Really?
See,
Jumping on my train now?
but I don't like Travis Hunter.
And neither do I. And like I said, Tua better burn him at least twice in that last exhibition game. Now we'll talk more about fantasy as the weeks go on. Remember, next weekend, not this weekend coming, the following weekend is the National Fantasy League weekend, where most of the leagues in America, I'm talking about all of America, do their drafts on the 16th and 17th of August. So that'll be the big holiday this year. And this is for Moss. If you didn't hear the news, I said this a week ago. Now everybody's coming out with the story. NFL and ESPN will merge, and ESPN will have the most powerful backing in America with the NFL. And if you're a fan
Nah,
like
nah.
Moss of the red zone, you can forget it now because ESPN's going to run commercials galore on that. Also, which is beautiful for me and for diehard football fans, the NFL gets 10% equity from ESPN. That's a lot of money.
Sideline.
The rich get richer, folks. And now the NBA is crying. What about us? Well, you got Amazon. Oh, I forgot the NFL's on Amazon. Or the Yankees are on Amazon. And the NHL's on Amazon. In other words, the NBA is beginning to get squeezed out, and I love every second of
Sideline.
it. And don't forget up here, opening day, doubleheader, Tampa at Atlanta, San Francisco at Seattle is your late afternoon game for Mr. Miami, so you can see it. Seahawks. Go ahead, throw it, Phil.
Seahawks.
There you go. Seahawks. There you go.
Straight football.
Great football. That will debut September the 5th. Mahomes versus what's our boy? Uh, Justin Herbert. Will Mahomes bounce back this year? He is. This is going to make a Raven uh, curse in the round about to say. Patrick Mahomes rated the 77th best player in fantasy.
This will be Travis. That will be Travis County last year in Kansas City.
Well, my mother got September 14th circled on her calendar, and I'll be at mom's to support. Ravens pumped up for it. The rematch, the Chiefs home opener in Arrowhead, rematch of the Super Bowl, Philly at Kansas City.
Against Philadelphia Eagles.
Yes, in Arrowhead. I know
Philadelphia.
Ravens pumped up for that.
They might win in Kansas City.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
so.
can't wait to see Taylor Swift there.
Boy, I can't wait for that one. That's going to be a fascinating rematch.
I can't wait till hockey get here because I got I just want the Capitals.
Yeah, Mr. Miami got to wait all the way to late January to get back at the Capitals. It's Canadian. Yeah. Well, I'm done, fellas. Let me first thank. Let's see who came in. And we'll start from the top.
Washington.
Say that again. Yeah, Golden Mosses. I put the link in the chat. I'm gonna give it to you. Let me see. First, I want to thank Melina. I want to thank Moss, of course, and of course these two gentlemen up here. Good to see Raven again. Everybody asked about you, Raven. So
In 20
Thank
years.
Raven dropped by tonight. I
We ain't
thank God.
seen Raven in 20 years.
Yeah, thank God I called him at the right time because I was. That,
Last time I saw Raven, when Dallas won Super Bowl, when
yeah,
Dallas beat the brakes out of Buffalo 52-17. That's the last time we seen Raven.
you.
and the day so
And Troy Aikman became MVP.
Hmm.
there
I'm
you
just
go.
thankful I don't have to watch a hurricane come for Florida this summer.
Yeah,
And we're about to snow.
still gives me chills what happened in Tampa for you last year, bro. They took the whole dome off. Oof.
One thing that really gives me chill right now is just knowing where Alligator Alcatraz is and just knowing
Oh,
what's out there.
dude. Ah!
And our president don't give a damn about those prisoners, but can you blame him though?
Yeah, he put that Alcatraz in the Everglades.
Sure did.
When somebody gets sued, that's gonna be on him.
If that no, if that I mean not sue, but it's just the fact that because it already has flooded there. I mean that place always floods. But it's just the fact that you know, depending on how long this program goes on, and eventually if a big storm hits Florida again, that's a bad I mean, I'm pretty sure they'll bust them out in time, or at least I hope so. But if they can't, oh, that's a bad situation there.
And again, Morse is the dude.
Everybody
Philly
not going
Biennial.
to see her.
We're gonna have a good league, bro. This
You
league
do
is
not go to damn Florida.
yeah, this league is gonna be fun.
And
So
you gotta look at the Everglades and the alligators.
yep. And again, I want to thank these two gentlemen, two of my favorite people in the world, Raven Knight. Good to catch you at the right time, bro, to talk what we talked about tonight. That's the one thing I do love about you, bro. We could talk Godzilla all night, me and you, bro. And of course, the great 305. I'll see you again Thursday night. I'll let Mr. Miami get in. And it'll be the same thing. I'll let you guys talk whatever you want. There'll be 3 exhibition games I put money on already. So I cannot wait to see you guys on Thursday. Got some Star Treks to watch. Trump should be in Gator Alcatraz. Now he hope. Uh, it looks like Ghislaine Maxwell and wants to indict Obama. Speaking of Obama, today is his birthday, by the way. 64 years old. No,
So
no, I'm just saying. I remembered it because they said it today. Big O said it. And Billy Bob Thornton's 70 years old today. And of course, we lost Lonnie Anderson. And the week before that, we lost the great Malcolm Jamal Warner. And we're going to miss two of the great ones. And so sad. This tells me, Mr. Miami Raven Moss, we're getting old. We're getting old.
yeah.
Raven, I appreciate you, man. I'll give you a shout out in Platinum's room while you're enjoying Platinum doing his thing. And 305, we'll enjoy your wrestling next couple of days. You got
Yeah, I
AEW.
fell in love. I kind of fell in love with Miss Mona the other night. And she was like, Raymond, I can't believe you were saying that.
I'm gonna leave that alone. Good night from the Oasis, everybody. We'll see you Thursday evening, 6:30. Get you set up for the football games. That all start at 7 o'clock Eastern. We'll see you Thursday. Have a good week,
Thanks for
everybody.
having me up, Coach.
Always. Hey, the link is right there, by the way. Let me find it. I just had it up here for Moss's channel. All you have to do is click on it.
That's what I'm doing. I'm about to head over there now.
Uh, when I stop, that means the link is right there. Yeah, here you
All
go.
right.
Here's the 2 links. You can go either StreamYard's right there. Just click on it and you're there. Moss Real 5 is coming. Raven, good night. People in the clouds, good night. Appreciate you.
Peace,
Thank you
Coach.
for that.
Love you,
Peace,
Coach.
y'all.
All right, brother Raven. Get some rest. Get some rest tonight.
Going straight to bed, bro. Good night, everybody
All
from the
right.
Oasis. Thanks for being here.
All right, then, y'all. Peace, y'all.
Yeah, just click the link.